Can y'all hear me? Am I live? Yes, dang. Yeah. Ooh, woo, woo, ooh, woo. Ooh, woo, ooh, wee, ooh, wee. Oh, man. How she do that? Woo, woo. Mm-mm-mm. Woo, woo. Man, these scammers out here winning, boy. God dang. Nigga done scammed the living out of me. Ooh, wee. And now that this truck's so big, I just want to ride all through the grass, run everything over. Mm-mm-mm. You got that rolled up swagger? I'm ready for my pop. I'm just at the longest light in light history. I think I'm about to go right. Damn, this light. I'm about to turn right like this truck is doing. I'm finna turn right, and then I'm finna goddamn go left. I don't got time for this light playing with me like this here. Whip me a U-turn. I don't got time for this. How the hell you sit at a light that damn long? They just want people to run a light and go to jail. Shit. Smoke, smoky pig. Well, you know you in the goddamn country when you don't even gotta use no more gravel in the parking lot. It's just a ditched up field. I bet you that barbecue in there good as hell. But yeah, man, we done turned that doggone gangsters. The sky opened up in Riverdale. We the gangsters is now boxers now, man. Hey, if any one of you boxers got a problem, look here, man. Hey, I don't want no smoke with you niggas. You niggas, man, how you gonna deal with some people that can actually fight? I'm used to the gangsters that can't fight like that. We talking about people that you make one mistake, they gonna put you to bed, hit you in the body. We got doggone Ryan Garcia allegedly turning up on everybody, ready for people to approach him. He ready to kick some ass. Ryan Garcia say he ain't taking it. Bring it on. Bring it on. So we got Ryan Garcia kicking ass. We got Secure Stevenson. He calling goddamn Cam and Mace old soft ass niggas. I said, damn. I was just about to critique that fight, but that young nigga, he said, nigga, I'm tired of y'all old soft niggas. I go to war with all of y'all. I'm like, oh, that's when I'm gonna exit the stage. Let me not even get no commentary on this angry nigga. We don't want no professional ass whoopers mad at us now. God damn. Let this nigga have that shit, man. Cam Mace, y'all leave that nigga alone, man. That boy catch y'all without that gun, he'll make y'all poop fart. Leave that young nigga alone. That nigga is mad. His town booed him. That nigga is ready to get some win. Now, he might not be no knockout artist in the ring no more. Allegedly, I don't know. He might still be. I don't know. I don't want the young nigga mad at me. But I don't know Secure Stevenson like that. I really don't follow him like that. But I know one thing. A professional fighter be a damn sure knockout artist in the street. So, young fella, I'm not even going to critique your fight. You're right. We shouldn't even be talking about boxing like that. Hey, we probably shouldn't even be talking boxing. But I just want to ask the young if Howard Cosell would have said he was a bum, would he have beat up Howard Cosell? Or is this just reserved for Cam and Mace? Look how quick we be ready to whip each other ass. If one of them white boxing analysts say something about his fight, is he gonna say we gonna beat your ass? If Teddy Atlas say, man, Secure Stevenson sucked it up, he shit the bed, he gonna beat up Teddy Atlas? If Jim Lampley say, man, that guy sucks, Man, Jim Lampley a wish like hell you put your hands on him. Man, Jim Lampley, them white boys hear an angry, out of control nigga like this talk like that, they are dead at lose his life, lose his career. Because that was going to happen. He punched anybody outside of that goddamn ring. That's going to be temporary pain. That's going to be your boxing license. That's going to be you getting sued up the goddamn wazoo. Gary, he ain't giving me no break. I'm on the road. What you expect, thumbnail lady? You had a lot of break. I ain't been online. Yo, thumbnail lady goddamn got her a nigga now, so she don't got time to make no thumbnail. She said she like to be laid up with her man, so yeah, he be filing that toe, so she don't got time for that. But yeah, them white boys, when you are out of control niggas, man, they don't care nothing about your threat. They will dare you. One of them white boys would make sure they in the space of Secure Stevenson so they could say what they gonna say in his face and damn to do something. You gonna hit me? Do it. Yeah, you can troll a little bit on this channel. I'm hating on Brownie? Why do you say I'm hating on Brownie? You keep telling me what I hate. I don't hate anything. See, the first mistake you made is now you telling me that I hate something. I don't hate anything, first of all. Your opinion can be that I hate on Brownie. I don't hate anything. I was taught not to hate. I strongly dislike some things, but I don't hate. But if you would like, I'll drop the link, and you can hit the link and kind of explain what do you mean by I'm hating. If my opinion is different than yours, does it quantify me being a hater? Huh? I'm just trying to figure out, buddy. You guys throw around this little terminology that I don't identify with, buddy. I'm not a hater just because you don't agree with me, buddy. You might want to fix that about yourself, because I don't want to be a robot. I don't want to become you. I don't want to have to share your brain and your thoughts, sir. So if it's okay with you, there's no hate to the young man, but he did not earn it. And if you think he earned it, no hate to you. Blessings to you. You know? You gotta learn how to talk to each other, my brother. Leave my baby Brownie alone. That ain't no baby. That's a 19-year-old grown-ass man. You know? Bestie, you still haven't gotten that raise yet? Nope. I ain't got nothing. Broke, busted, and disgusted. And they stole off my car today, boy. I'm talking about, man, them scammers off the chain. Oh, where all this goddamn rain coming from? Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. I done drove into a damn monsoon. Hey now, come on now, easy there. Yeah, Cam and Mace, but leave that young nigga alone. That young nigga, boy, he talking about putting a hurting on somebody. Now just think if he got a crew of dudes with him, and they all trained and they all can fight. And then let's just say, that guy, he sound like he's street savvy. He sound like he a little bit of a street cat. So let's just say he got some guys that's in the street too. So he got that part covered on the street end. And then if y'all get in the room somewhere, he damn sure got the advantage with the hand. So man, leave them goddamn fighters alone, man. They catch y'all in the building where y'all crew can't have a lot of guns, or you don't want to squeeze them. Cause we can all say, man, Cam and Mace, they'll shoot somebody, or they'll do this. Their crew will do this. They can't do that no more. Mace is a pastor. Cam money is tied to the deal that he signed. You can't just be out here shooting at people. So leave that young nigga alone. It ain't. I don't think he should have mentality over some words, over criticism that everybody gonna give you. And that's the thing. This is why I know I'm a bad motherfucker. I had the whole world talking about me. I ain't talking about threatening or punching on nobody. It's just all talk. Secure, you need to come take a page out of my book. Matter of fact, young brother, never mind. I shouldn't even be talking to you. You right. Never mind, bro. You got it. Never mind, Secure. Because I just don't think I don't see how that'll be beneficial to anybody. If a pro boxer put his hands on somebody, the first thing that person gonna be thinking is this dude is a pro boxer. So they're gonna be thinking about a weapon. They're gonna be thinking about a knife or worse. So I would not be putting myself in that situation. I don't want to see none of them guys take it further than what they said on Twitter. Let it go. LIG it. It ain't that serious. Guys got paper. The young fella still got paper. Cam and Mace got paper. Hey, cooler heads need to prevail. Why every time when two black males or three black males disagree, it always, the first thing got to be talked about is hurting somebody. Like, God damn, nigga, I don't give a damn about your opinion. Yeah, if I was Secure, I'd be like, look here, my strategy was to go in there and knock that nigga out, but I got hit. And then goddamn, it made me have to move and bob and weave. And in boxing, that's what you have to do. Some of y'all don't know nothing about that. So stay out my damn business. Something like that. But don't talk about if he, well, he did say if Cam threw his hands at him. He did say if Cam threw his hands at him, then he'd knock him out and all this other stuff. But no, it don't. Lessons don't gotta be taught with no beating. Some niggas, if you put your hands on certain men in this world, they gotta get you. They not gonna stop until they get you. And you know what I mean by get you. So you gotta be careful who you putting your hands on. I'm telling you, you put your hands on the wrong person, and you don't know what you just caused for you and your family. That's just too sensitive to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That ain't gonna. You ain't gonna make me goddamn threaten to beat up Cam. If Cam and Mace do a reaction to my video and say I'm dumb or whatever, I'm gonna make a reaction and say the same thing about them. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna beat them up with no shit like that. That's stupid. Why didn't they talk ish about their opponent? Man, you know damn well our culture, they don't talk shit about us. Both of them fighters were born as hell. But that might have been a strategy. They called Floyd Mayweather born. But I didn't see the fight all the way. So I just looked at the highlights. So let me retract that statement. I don't want to say the fight is born until I see the actual fight and not a clip of the fight. Because that clip that I saw was born. Let me say that. Because it could very well be a strategy to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And if I see a fighter doing that, I enjoy boxing. So I see the joy and the skill in that. It takes energy to move around like that. Bronny better than Kwame Brown? Hey, brother, there ain't no problem with that. That's your opinion. See how easy it is for me to do that? Why can't other people do that? You didn't call me out my name. You just said Bronny is better than me. Nothing wrong with that. All right, now, you said it was born. Knowledge seeker, don't have that nigga pull up on you now. Now, I can't come. How tall that nigga is? Because I might have to grab that little short motherfucker. I damn sure ain't going to stand there and box. Because if I got to protect you, I got to dive this nigga. I got to get on this nigga ass, get him on the ground, clip this nigga, get him down, where he can't throw no fast punches. Because, you sending me into a lion's den, got to defend you now. So you might want to stay out of this. He took issue with the verbiage. Man, it's just verbiage. What is wrong with you niggas, man? He didn't call that man out his name. He didn't disrespect him. He critiqued the fight. He said it was boring. If a nigga see you play and say you sorry, okay. You got a chance to be better next time. You don't gotta go fight him. Damn, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Y'all niggas done had too many goddamn Scooby snacks. I see this shit now. Anything a nigga say to you niggas, y'all take everything as disrespect. Where was you personally disrespected at? Did a nigga talk about your kids? Did a nigga put his hands on you? Did a nigga touch your girl? Did a nigga disrespect your girl? What happened? He just didn't like your performance and he told you about it. That's too sensitive for you not to be able to handle. Come on, bro. God damn, okay. You didn't like the performance, I'll do better next time. Give me another opportunity. I got you the next time. I said I'd go for the knockout. I take ownership of what I said. That's simple. Everybody's so goddamn, everybody moving. A lot of people moving with bad bitch energy. Hey, Secure, I'm not talking about you now. I'm putting a period before I say this part, because I don't want no boxer running up at me. Shit, you gonna scare the goddamn dog shit out of me. So please, no boxers. But I'm just saying, a lot of people moving around with some bad bitch energy. It's not masculine to overreact to everything somebody don't like about you. So fucking what? I'm driving, TP. My bad. You know I can't read the whole comment. See how easy that is? I ain't make no smart aleck comment. Fuck you, TP. I'm just telling the Lord what it is. I'm driving shit. I ain't supposed to be reading at all. All right, so I offered the link to this cat, and this cat did not say they want the link, but they're steady putting stuff in the chat. So let me give an opportunity. Let me drop the link, because maybe they were just waiting on me to drop the link. So let me not jump the gun, and let's have a conversation. And I'll ask, why are you saying what you're saying? Hopefully, you can articulate why you feel that way, and then we can move on from there. So the link is in the chat. Don't be afraid to hit it. Feel free. These old men want to fight women, but not men. Who want to fight women? How the hell would a nigga want to fight a woman? That ain't even no fight. He just need his ass whooped. I don't want to fight no nigga or no woman. Yeah, I don't want to fight nobody. I got too much shit to be fighting. A motherfucker better not make me. That's all I know. Better not make me motherfucking fight. Better come up and act real nice. I might not be in the mood. I might not be in the motherfucking mood. I'm a peaceful guy. There's too many goddamn beautiful hors d'oeuvres out here to waste my time and energy on you. I know why some of these niggas want to fight. Yeah, I know why some of these niggas want to fight. If you can give me a good enough reason, we can go. But I'm gonna drop the link one more time, and if that gentleman, person, or whoever that is that offered up their being so strongly, but then now they're afraid to hit the link, 86K, I want you to 86K that son bitch. This motherfucker on the screen, if he don't hit the link or she don't hit the link, after about 30 seconds, 10 seconds, slang him up out of here. Thank you. That one right there on the screen. Give him 9 seconds left. Slang him up out of here. Thank you. I don't got time to tongue wrestle. Not no chat tongue wrestle. Come up here and have a conversation. Put them on spirit, spirit. Would you guide me? Put them on spirit. Put them on motherfucking spirit. Man, this goddamn rain just came out of nowhere. I'm talking about, man. But y'all, even through the hate, even through motherfuckers stealing from me, stealing off my goddamn card, I'll get it back. But man, it feels good, man, to see these projects damn near at completion. Want to fight a bus? I'm woke now, KB. Oh, whatever did I do? Well, you want to fight a little old bus? Oh, I am about to get back in that damn a little boxing shape. Right now, I ain't in no boxing shape, and many of us aren't. Because we think we can box. You gotta get your ass in there 3 rounds of punching, your ass damn near die. I think that rain chased my ass down. And go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Because breaking news, I'll be showing the Airbnb today. I'll be showing a completed Airbnb today. Maybe not, the appliances are not in yet. And I gotta still change out those small ass toilets. But hopefully I can be to bed early. Yeah, hopefully I can get to bed early. But yeah, man, we do not need to see no boxes hitting no 40+ year old civilians. So I need that conversation to stop. And did y'all hear about Joe Biden had some kind of neurologist, some Parkinson doctor come see him maybe about 8 times in a row? Kwame, stop by the gym if you come to Michigan. Light sparring is good for your heart. Ain't you crazy? You think I'm gonna spar a Midwest nigga in the gym? You done lost your goddamn mind. You know I know y'all Midwest niggas is the best, some of the best boxers you ever gonna find. Nigga, you must don't know I'm really in the box. You not finna get in there and put me in no goddamn blender. Hell to the no. How about we go play some damn basketball so I can have the upper hand, goddamn it. This nigga wanna whoop my ass. Man, you crazy. I'm not fighting no nigga in boxing from the Midwest. This motherfucker don't, he think I'm crazy or something. I see that now. Still think I'm crazy? Hell no, I'm not. Damn sure ain't. Niggas be mad at me because I tell the truth. Did. You think I'm in a boxer nigga from the Midwest? Did. Nigga did. Y'all nigga wake up boxing. What the fuck, bro? Man, you crazy. Now I'm starting to think you don't like me. I almost put your ass in timeout for about 5 minutes. Lying like that on me. I'm not finna fuck with no Midwest nigga with no goddamn boxing gloves on. Is you nuts? Nigga trying to kick my ass for real. That's fucked up, man. I thought we all was cool. No, I go to Crunch Gym with a beginner. Yeah, I go to Crunch Gym with a beginner like my goddamn self. Shit. See, y'all gotta understand something. I already learned my lesson. I jumped in the ring, big old tall nigga, 6'9". That nigga was probably about 5'9". 5, 10, hit me in my goddamn side, and I felt like I was about to poop fart. So no, that shit TJ talking about is real. A motherfucker hit you in the wrong way in that goddamn side, I ain't know what to do. I said, oh, I was thinking about pain. I ain't never got hit so hard. I was thinking about the pain. I'm like, oh, you had to process. I'm like, oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Then my leg went out. And then all I want to do is fall on the ground. So hell no, I'm not fucking with no damn box. That's why everybody be talking about let's box. I'm gonna go start practicing boxing. I'm tired of this shit. Everybody want to think they box. I want to learn that punch right there. I want to learn how to hook you in that goddamn side so hard that you think about never looking at me. I'm gonna learn that poop fart punch. That's what we gonna call it. I want to learn the poop fart punch. Cause that shit don't play. That punch there ain't got no size on it. Boy, you get hit right there, I don't give a damn what size you is. That bitch will drop a goddamn bell. That nigga 86 case out in Polk County. That goddamn punch there get your motherfucking mind right. I be scared of these little short niggas. That's why I tell nigga, I ain't no motherfucking boxer. I learned how to fight me a short nigga. You gotta kick at them niggas. Kick at them niggas' stomach. Kick at their legs so they don't feel good about planting down to throw them bombs. And then uppercut their little ass. Boom! Boom! That'll get their head up with that right hand. That come from many lessons. Many overhand right. Am I gonna respond to what? I can't see, man. It's raining like a son of a gun. Hey, man, don't try to run up my back. God damn, the sky done bust open, baby. And I don't want you in front of me, big ass Mack truck. You spilling all this water at me now. Okay, you got it, big dog. You got it. Bigger than me. Oh, shit. What the hell is going on? Oh, Lord, have mercy. How come everybody just stopped all the damn stuff? Y'all can't see? Glad I got that boom trailer, that dump trailer. I believe some trees for the fall, boy. Boy, it's raining like a mother trucker. Oh, man, oh, Lord. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Man, I can't see nothing. I can't see a damn thing right now, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. These niggas say Big Whitey got taken from, man, Big Whitey looking good. These niggas say they say Big Whitey was gone. Look at Big Whitey over there. Big Whitey. They say Big Whitey was gone, man. Big Whitey still going strong. Man, I don't even know where the hell the exit at. God, be more careful. I don't even know what I'm in. Boy, these damn mud tires is slinging water, boy. I know these people behind me mad as hell. Oh, God, this thing slings so much water. This is a goddamn water slinging truck here, boy. Boy, I'm slinging water all on this car next to me. All right, let me get off this damn thing so I can pay attention. I'm gonna pay attention to the road instead of looking at this phone. I'm holding up the phone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep my eye on the road. Hey, I do this. I'm watching all the cars around me. I ain't worried about me. I'm worried about somebody who hates me until I get this damn push bump. Hey, Candy, I done got down this bitch and this goddamn sky done bust wide to the fucking open. Candy, man, pull up on me. You know where I'm gonna be at. See, I tell niggas that's coming to be friends to pull up. Pull up. They'll be my friend. Y'all niggas telling people to pull up, that's crazy. No crazy niggas. No crazy nigga pull up. Damn, boy, I can't see nothing. But them white lines, I see them white lines and I see them tail lights. Other than that, I let go and let God. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying about Joe Biden. So allegedly, matter of fact, this is not alleged. Joe Biden done been visited several times by somebody who checks for Parkinson's disease. And it's alleged that Joe Biden has all the signs of somebody who has Parkinson's disease. One of the signs is that he always go to a whisper. He'll talk, regular voice, and then he'll reach down and whisper. He'll be interviewing somebody and then he'll whisper. That's one of the signs of Parkinson's. He also, with his speech, he can't find the word. Not that he's saying it wrong, not that he has a speech impediment, but he can't even find and remember the right words that he's trying to say. Also, the way that he turns. The doctor said the way that you turn and the way that he doesn't pivot, he just has this slow motion turn. And mobility has something to do with Parkinson's. And so, can you imagine if they knew that this man had Parkinson's, allegedly has Parkinson's disease, and he has the codes to nuclear bombs? Can you imagine how devastating that could be? A guy with Parkinson's disease, allegedly, having access to nuclear bombs and having access to one of the most powerful militaries in the world. And if somebody can get in his ear and manipulate this fella, they can do that very easily if he has Parkinson's disease. KB, make sure you put that live on private on your other page. What live? On my beef channel? Because I just did. I think I just did. It wasn't at first. I saw it showing up. So I think I put it on private. But yeah, man, if this man has nuclear capabilities, nuclear power at his beck and call, and he has Parkinson, but that's no. Because they got to listen to him, the president of the United States of America. They got to get this dude out of there. I mean, I'd rather take crazy ass Kamala for a couple of days, couple of months. He got to get up out of there if he got Parkinson's. They need to do an immediate investigation. Why can't they do that test that they did for Trump? Immediately, they wanted a test done on Trump, and Trump took the test. He passed it. Why can't we, every time they ask Biden, did he take the same test? He always talking about neurological scan. No, damn that scan. Oh, it's still up? Damn that scam. Hold on one second. Let me go take it down. Hello? Okay, I'm back. No, it's on private. I don't know how you see it, but it ain't up. It's on private. Somebody else must have, or either you got the link. I don't know how YouTube is holding it up there still. It's on private. Try to play the video. Try to play it real quick, Baker man. Oh, Rodney, you just did it? Oh, man, Rodney trying to take credit for everything, man. I put that shit on private, man. I knew I been did that shit, man. Rodney always trying to take credit like he just some baby Huey G. Shut your little Gerber baby self up, Rodney. And that young, hey, man, I'll get Miss Sheila on you again. Yeah, wrong with you, young man. But thank you, though. I needed to focus on this tornado. I'm gonna still talk my shit. Down in LA, leave me alone. Y'all talking about what again? I'm lost. We talking about your president, Joe Biden, our president, who just so happened to be in the same vicinity as a doctor who specialized in Parkinson disease, but he wasn't there for President Biden. He was there for other people, and he treats many other diseases. So, but he specialized in Parkinson, but he was not there for the president. This is what's being reported. I can only tell you what's being reported. Oh, the rain slacked up. We right here now. Damn, boy, you driving like a bat out of hell. What's wrong with you? It's raining out here, sir. Miss Akimi. Oh man, I gotta go get me some. I'll get me a goddamn quinoa bowl. I gotta get me a quinoa bowl. I gotta read over that project 2025. My boy was reading some of the stuff. Some of the shit sound crazy. Some of the stuff sound okay. But the stuff that sound crazy make me want to say hell to the no. But I want to take a look at it myself. Shout out to the all of us UPS drivers. Shout out. Shit. Yeah, hey, I'm on the Brody app. My nephew is with me. Yeah, Brody, Rody, whatever the app is that he used. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, let me catch the light. Damn. Not gonna catch the light. But the way this light go, I might as well go up and turn around. Also, Project 2025 is a new boogeyman. Mel, do you know anything about this Project 2025? Do you care to come up here and tell us about it or read it, and so that we can educate people on it, so we can know if this thing is the boogeyman or not? Because everybody in the chat is talking about this 2025. Can somebody come up and read it? Do tell. Do tell. If CIA CINO ain't said nothing about it, it must not be nothing yet. It's propaganda. I'm just saying. CIA CINO ain't talk about it, so I don't believe it. Look at TP. TP, separate CINO for his commentary on LeBron, man. Damn. All about who we like. Now, nothing CINO says right because he don't like LeBron. Damn, TP, man. Come on, man. Don't be that childish, bro. Hey, look here. If y'all want to know what's wrong with TP, TP is suffering from too much SVS sector watching. He has been over there in them chats for too long, and that stuff is starting to rub off. When you hearing crying over and over all damn morning long, and then you got that. Oh, hold on, somebody on the back chat. Let me see. Oh, hold on. This is that Atlanta whole TV. Hold up, let me put an overlay. I've never seen this person before. No, Rodney say he don't mind. Atlanta Ho, you on the panel.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's going on? So this is a real person, so I can move this damn overlay?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. I don't want to look at fat ass Rodney all day. So what's
Oh
going
hell
on? Why,
nah,
why
bro.
am I a hater, as you say? And I hate whatever.
Let me let me tell you something, bro. Kwame, being the man that you was when you came out at your age, right? You was number one pick. We all watch basketball. Don't nobody expect a 55th pick to really be good. Real talk. So I don't know why you ticket the other guys got this highest expectation. Y'all didn't care about the last year 55th pick. And matter of fact, ain't none one of y'all talk about last year 55th pick. So all of a sudden, y'all got these high ass expectations. It's common sense. That's my whole damn thing.
Well, I didn't have any high expectations. If you would think about it, his father is the one who has the high expectations. He said Bronny was ready to play and he could start for the Lakers right now. This is what his father said in a tweet. So
Kwame,
if you want to be
Kwame,
mad at
Kwame,
anybody, you should
Kwame,
be mad at his
Kwame,
father.
Kwame. Now what capping that dad ain't gonna say that, nigga? Come on, bro. Are we being for real, bro? We know
Michael
that. We
Jordan
know it.
never said that about Jeffrey Jordan. Michael Jordan never said
I
that
mean,
about Jeffrey
I
Jordan.
mean, I mean, that's only one nigga. We know plenty of other dads that not even in basketball, just in real life, they're gonna pipe their son up. What we talking about?
But that's more than
That one.
piping your son up. That's disrespecting your teammates while they're still your teammates. That just to me is weird all the way around the board. You fighting
Okay,
for a
I
championship with these
for
guys.
that right
Hold on,
there,
hold on, bro.
right for
Hold on,
that
bro.
right there.
I ain't
No, I'm
overtalking you the
agreeing
whole
with you.
time.
I'm
Okay,
agreeing
let
with
me
you.
finish.
Go
Okay, let me
ahead.
finish. This man is fighting for a championship with some guys that are professional athletes, while his son is averaging 4 points in college, and he can say that those guys disrespect the hard work they put in, and say his son is better than them and can start right now.
Now see that right there, that's the bullshit. I agree with you on that one. You know what I'm saying? But going back to what I said, bro. A dad is gonna goddamn pipe his son up no matter what, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, like I said, with him being the 55th pick, hell no, I don't expect Brian to be out there dropping no crazy ass numbers. Hell, I barely expect him to really make the motherfucking roster. You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
saying that a military drill sergeant is going to pipe his son up instead of making his son be that what he said he is?
I mean, I'm assuming. Listen. Right now, we're just talking. We don't know. We don't know what kind of work them guys put in behind the scenes. So I'm assuming that they are putting the work in. You feel me? So I'm just simply saying that, I'm not mad at him for just, I guess talking that about his son or what have you. Because if I was in whatever position I got, hell yeah, I'm gonna brag on my son, even though I know he probably ain't doing what the other guy doing. But I'm a damn show like, yeah, that's my boy. He gonna be that because I said so. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm going
So
with
what
it.
if,
With it at it.
what do you say if your son was this other kid that's better than LeBron, that averaged better points than LeBron, and he's
Hmm.
putting in the work? He got 17 points off the bench, and
Hmm.
nobody's talking about him. They're still talking about Bronny. What if your son was this other kid?
You know what though? Look at it from this perspective. The Lakers are not the only team in the NBA, my boy. So obviously, for some reason, the other teams looked over that guy to the right. You know what I'm saying? So you can't
But
put all the
I
onus. Wait, wait,
understand
wait.
that. But you moved the
I ain't.
goalpost though. I understand there's more teams in the NBA because I played in the NBA. I'm just asking you about that specific question. What if that was your son that's putting the work in, that's
Uh huh.
got 17 points off the bench, that was better in
Hmm.
college? He goes undrafted. Even when he's doing the work, he can't even get in. What if that was
Right.
your son?
You know what? You know why I tell them it's all right. We ain't gonna cry over it. We're gonna keep grinding and get you there. Just because you don't get drafted, obviously we seen players make it other ways to get in the NBA. Hey, Austin Reeves went undrafted.
I understand, but Austin Reeves is white, so he got an opportunity. I'm saying your son is black
Okay, so
right
so
here.
so
This is your son.
the nepotism on the white side cool, but on the black side is a problem. That what we saying?
That what you just said. I didn't say that.
All right. I'm just making sure because obviously we know the other guys they get in for obvious reasons. So just cause Brian you said
I'm
leverage,
speaking about the competition side of it. Austin Reeves had to earn his spot.
so
Bronny didn't earn anything yet.
nah, hell, Brian ain't earned nothing. Like I told you, I get it. Like I said, dude, dad put him in and put him in position. That's cool. But this guy right here on the right, I guarantee you, man, if Buddy keep working, he gonna get there. Cause you already averaging 17 off the bench. You off the bench, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, off the bench. Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, for sure. So he'll get in that motherfucker. I guarantee you he will. But like, I'm just saying this to say, man, it's a lot of players who do what Buddy on the right did last year and last draft that didn't get drafted. Probably put up better numbers. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Yeah, hello, hello.
Hey, brother, I think KB was having a technical difficulty
Okay.
with his live. So
Nah. Well, hey,
all right, I'm back. It dropped me down for a second.
okay.
Um, Mel, do you care to explain this? Were you done, Atlanta Hope?
Oh, it's HM3, bro. But
HM3. All right.
It's
Nah, it
HM3,
wasn't no
man.
disrespect. I just thought I saw that. That nigga said HM3, man.
Nah, yeah, it's ATL, ho. You know what's going on. You been in Atlanta long enough,
All
Kwame. You know
right.
what's going on with
Salute to
Atlanta.
you.
Yeah. But nah, like I said, man,
so I'm gonna take over the show for y'all right now. I think there go KB. Well, while you waiting to get that figured out, so I'll break down Project 25 for you guys. First and foremost, if you are a person that believes in
Hey,
like,
I'm back. I'm back. What you say now, bro?
you got it.
No, go ahead. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. But go ahead. If you was talking, go ahead.
Yeah, no, we hear you, bro. No, I was breaking out. So I was explaining Project 25. So every presidential transition has a transition team. Valentina, you a hater, but but every presidential team, every presidential transition, they have a team. They have an idea of what they want to do. They have an idea of people who they want to hire. What Project 2025 is basically where you go through a process to work for the administration. It's not anything special about they're going to try to take these rights from you or these privileges from you. When I first heard Taraji P. Henson mention it at the BET Awards, I'm like, Project 2025, that sounds familiar. Bro, all that is, Fran Taylor, that is very true. All that is basically an application process for people who are going to go through the transition team when Donald Trump becomes president of the United States in November. It's not about them trying to take people's rights from you. It's just basically they're trying to vet people to make sure they have conservative ideals that they're going to put in the White House as a member of some of the cabinets that that's going to work for President Trump. They created a BS boogeyman out of this, and it's not something that, oh, well, they're taking our rights. Because when you look at it, you can't even point to one right that's getting taken. You can't point to anything that's going to happen if Donald Trump becomes elected. And when we talk about black issues, there's nothing with Project 2025 that I have ever seen that says, okay, black rights are going to be restricted. Now, if you're a pro-abortion person, it will have an impact on you. If you are a climate change advocate, it will have an impact on you because they don't want people who are particularly pro-abortion or pro-climate change. What Project 2025 is, because Fran Taylor, if you want to come up here and discuss it with me, you can. Project 2025, again, it is just an application protocol for people who will potentially be on Donald Trump's transition team. Anybody can apply for it. You can go to project2025.org. You can go through the trainings because all it is videos, and they talk about conservative principles. It's nothing about, oh, these are the policies that he's going to put in place. That's basically what Project 2025 is. And Donald Trump has not even endorsed or adopted Project 2025. So this boogeyman that Fran Taylor and other people try to put out there is not even something that he endorsed. So he probably won't even take 40% of the people who go through there. And the Heritage Foundation is an organization that's put it out there. And fortunately, Heritage Foundation is a pro-life group, an organization that is fought to protect the lives of not only all children, but black children, especially from Planned Parenthood and other egregious organizations that want to destroy the black family. So that's what it is. And if you disagree with me, Fran Taylor, hit the link. I popped up here. If I'm lying, then call me a liar. I won't even say a word if you come up. If not, don't type in the chat about something you have no clue about, because I know Project 2025 very well. So KB, you got anything you want to add on that? Or if you're still in the matrix, that's cool. I'll just check out the chat if anybody has a question. And if your response is, oh, please, that's my point. Maybe you need to read Project 2025 or actually go on the website, go through some of the training, because you might actually agree with some of the training that they do on there. Hit the link, Fran. If I'm lying, hit the link. And as I said before, factually, it's not a Trump endorsed ideal. What it is basically a training that helps people prepare for transitioning in the White House. And if you guys do not believe me, you can type in project2025.org and it will show you where you can go to sign up for those trainings, and you can possibly work for the Trump presidency. So, and again, as I said before, I'm not going to listen to anyone that if they are so opposed to it that they can't even come up and explain it. If there's a difference, there's a disagreement, KB chat, put the link in there. So you explain it to everybody. I just explained what it was. If it's something different, then you need to go ahead and explain it and use your typing skills and put it on there. Secondly, I just typed in Project 2025 and it says building now a conservative victory through policy, personnel, and training. What in the hell are you talking about? It's not training. That's what it is.
Hey, Dub, I put it in the back check too, man. It's just basically like what's up, Kwame? It's just basically just a breakdown for a mandate from conservatives to President Trump to how to reform the government. That's pretty much what it is. And a lot of that stuff probably won't get passed because of the mixed Congress or whatever, unless Trump gets a super majority, which that'd be hard to do. So this is all fear mongering because like the left right now is in disarray because of Biden and everything, how he's stumbling around right now.
Yeah, it's a fear monger because no one, because all I say is you need to see what's Project 2025. I'm trying to explain to people, like I said, if you type in project2025.org right now, it will clearly say it's a training. And that's the first thing that's going to pop up. But it's a training based on these certain principles and these certain ideologies that these people want to see with employees who work in the White House. It's not.
What's so cold about it? Like if you break down, it's pretty much a coalition from. I saw some libertarian names I know because that's the side I'm pretty much more inclined to. I've seen like independent names. It's not just all like conservative. There's some stuff like if you on the pro-choice side, so it's not gonna be beneficial towards you.
This ain't got nothing to do with this. Ain't got this. This is creating a boogeyman for black people to get scared from voting outside of what we usually vote.
Yeah. They need to keep you on the plantation. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's nothing about Project 2025 that is, oh wow, they're going to do this to black people. And anybody that tries to push that narrative is intentionally trying to deceive black folks, like Fran Taylor too in the chat.
And Matt Tavon, he that's wrong, man, because like that's not his policy. Matter of fact, you go listen to his speeches, he tells you what he's gonna do. This the problem y'all have. He already been president. We already know what his policies are. We want to go back to those policies because the money ain't right now. On anybody, even if you got money, the money ain't right. So when y'all lie like this and y'all obfuscate the truth and the whole nine, it's not gonna hit right because of how y'all dudes looking, how y'all party's looking right now.
But you know what, brother? My fear is why be deceptive? Why create a boogeyman? Are they really scared that Joe Biden is that decrepit and that flailing as a presidential candidate that now we got to create this boogeyman? Because like I said, anybody can go to Project 2025 right now. And as I said before, you can look up there. The first thing they have up there is policy, personnel, training, as I said before, and it outlines specific things. Nothing that anyone has the guts to type in. Fran Taylor, you type it in. You tell me what it says about federal employees. I'm not a federal employee, so I don't care about federal employees. I care about the private sector. I care about the people who get up every day and go to work. I care about the people who who work hard and should be rewarded from it, instead of federal government employees who go out there and misuse our funds and then get these hefty retirement packages for jobs that they don't even do well. Miss me with that, sister. I care about the private sector.
And right now in the private sector, like we talk about the DEI and all that stuff, right? It's just now like politics infiltrating like the corporate world so crazy right now, and it's actually messing up a lot of entertainment industries and all that. So we can go real deep in that, but like right now, man, our government needs to be reformed. You know, y'all could be mad about it. Y'all could think we crazy. Y'all could think, you know, Trump is just all them mean tweets and all that stuff. Whatever. We look at the government. Look at our deficit. Look at the money ain't hitting right. Like $100 ain't $100 because of inflation. You know what I mean? The supply chain, like you try if you try to be a regular dude trying to get land, build up your property and everything, the whole nine. From a middle class standpoint, it's almost impossible right now because supply chain issues.
That's the most dangerous thing is you have people advocating for the federal government when it is the federal government that's supposed to be taking care of the people, not the people taking care of the federal government.
Exactly.
Whether you are a Republican or a Democrat, a liberal or conservative, everyone knows that our system needs to be reformed some shape or some type of way. That should be the most unifying thing that we can come up with.
And what's so crazy about Democrats? Real talk. If I was part of the Democrat Party right now, I would like let Joe get the worst beating of his life. Let Trump get everything he needs to get, and we ride off those policies economically. Because you're gonna look at our cities, all this homelessness, how our states are right now. And we really don't have any answer to this. I'll let him do what he gotta do and get rid of old brothers, then ride the coattails. Then you get what you really want to get.
And Taryn, I'm not, and like I said, for me, this isn't a Republican Democrat issue, but it's just a matter of if you look at Project 2025 and people keep if people are typing in the chat and not coming up to discuss it, they need to stop typing in the chat because the link has been dropped for a minute unless you got something to hide. So don't be a keyboard warrior typing in the chat about stuff you have no idea about. Anybody can type in Project 2025. They can see it's a training model for how people who are going to get hired for the transition team, and it's ideas that conservatives would like. But Antoine, salute to you, brother. You got it.
Go ahead, brother.
Sir, I'm sorry, my bad. I know y'all was talking.
No, you got it.
So, the last president said he didn't know anything about Project 25, correct?
Who's the last? What you consider the last president? You talking about Trump?
I mean, come on, man. Yes.
Okay, just say his name, man. Don't be his friend.
I mean, okay, cool. All right. But didn't he say that he didn't know anything about Project 25, correct? I just seen that on Fox News.
We probably don't know because he got his own policies.
Okay. So if y'all did your research, if y'all read them 900 pages, who wrote Project 25?
The Heritage Foundation. I just read it.
No, Heritage Foundation didn't write. That's the opposite side. It was his own. Go look it up. It's his people that was in his cabinet that wrote Project 25.
Antoine, I'll say this.
I'm pulling up their name right now.
No, I was going to tell you,
y'all speaking on something. I don't think y'all did the research.
It's two former Trump employees. No, listen, I'm going to agree with you. It's two former Trump employees or two former Trump aides from the 2016 administration. So that
I'm ready to put their names up for you right now.
Paul,
you know who Roger Stone is?
Roger Stone, hold up.
He was a former advisor for the Trump administration.
And still is Trump homeboy. He was part of Project 25.
Antoine,
Project 25, you're not gonna get paid overtime. If you work over 40 hours, you're not gonna get paid overtime.
If you are a federal employee, stop the cap. If you are a federal employee, and because the problem is the federal government has taken so much money in, and we spend so much money to operate our federal government. That's why we're in a deficit. So that's why Donald Trump
had the highest deficit under any president. Any president. Go Google it. Look it up. He had
That's
the
why he wants to
highest.
be
So
stronger,
y'all be
dude.
killing
Come
me
on,
with,
man.
deficit. He had the
Antoine,
highest 4 years.
Antoine, but you didn't say I was wrong. Is now so when you say
No, I'm
that,
not saying because I know you hadn't did your research because you never answered my
is
question.
it federal
Who
government or
wrote?
is it
No, you
federal?
not. Whose
Hold on, brother.
project on?
Wait, brother. You asked the question. Let me answer it.
You
Is it federal employees or is it private employees who they're talking about capping with overtime?
Medicare does not apply to federal or citizen regular people. When they say they're gonna cut Medicare, they apply to
Hold on.
my grandmama, my daddy, your grandmama, your
Antoine,
daddy, your mama.
Antoine,
When they say
Antoine,
they're gonna,
you didn't answer his question. You didn't answer his question. He was talking about overtime.
was it federal? Of course. Okay. Okay. You're right. Let's just say you're right. Federal. So
No,
anything
I'm
that
right. You
start.
don't have to
Wait. Let
say it.
me
You know
finish
I
my
am.
statement though. Anything that start with federal, doesn't it come down? Just
No.
like marijuana is legal federal. Marijuana is not legal statewide. So anything that happened with the federal, so if they can cap federal people, so you telling me just because you ain't got a federal job, but if you go teach your kid, go get one of them good black jobs that's in federal, and they don't want to pay them for overtime, that's cool. Come on, man. Y'all got to look what y'all looking at.
No.
Y'all looking at
You
y'all
misinterpreted.
looking at
Antoine, you got
mirage right
but
now, cuz.
brother, say what?
Y'all looking at a mirage.
I mean,
Because
you look at
just like Kwame go back,
all right,
and don't get me
hold
wrong,
on,
I fuck with Kwame
Antoine, let me
hard,
ask you this.
but I just love for Kwame to do one show about the shit Trump did. Trump
Let me ask
daddy
you
was
this.
in the KKK. Trump got sued for not letting black folks. You talk
Who's the
about
hold on, Antoine, who's the
what
president right now?
Charlemagne,
Who's the
what
president right
Pound
now?
said to
Who's the
Charlemagne.
president right now?
But it's on the same side. Y'all got to
Who's the
understand. You got
president
to
right
find
now?
the best interest within yourself. But when you come
Sir,
up here and
who's the
say
president right
Project
now?
25, it's not legit. Go really go read that, dog.
Who
That
is the
it's some
president right
real,
now?
it's some real bull job in that.
Who's the
Antoine.
president right now?
But go ahead, bro. You got it.
Yeah, who's the president right now?
Who's on the paperwork?
Who is the president right
Whose
now?
pictures in
Who's
over
the
office
president? Let's not play
is
what's his name.
Biden.
Who's the president right now?
Biden. I'm not a QAnon.
Okay, the president is Biden. Biden
That's
is
correct.
a aristocrat. That is just factual. He's the
Okay.
last one that was with that group all back in the 70s and the 60s and 70s.
You ever heard of Central 5?
Okay, man. Look.
You ever
Okay,
heard of the
exactly.
94 crime
So we're
bill?
gonna go tit for tat. We can tit for
No,
tat.
You
We
ever heard
can
of the
put
94
water
crime
in the
bill?
bowl. Who the worst master? We can put the water in the bowl. Who the worst master? But at the end of the day, you gotta see who really. When you go look at certain things that people do, cause them old white dudes, they both in their old 80s. They ain't seen a new word. They don't know nothing about hip hop. Hip hop.
How you gonna
That's
tell
the
me
new.
that Trump don't know about hip hop? He the only one had them at his hotels when Giuliani shut down all the clubs. Come on,
And
man.
the rappers, I'm asking you a question. The rappers that spoke about Donald Trump, what was they rapping about? The rappers that spoke about Donald Trump, what did KRS-One rap about Donald Trump? That what's the god of rap? That Nas rap about Donald Trump. What's his name? Not the RZA, Wu-Tang. I never heard Wu-Tang rap. Only rappers I heard that rapped about Donald Trump was rapping about dope dealing.
Brothers, can I speak? Can I speak?
You tripping, man.
Can I speak?
Nah, y'all tripping on that 25, cuz.
Antoine, can I speak?
Yes, sir. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, so respect, for you coming up here having a conversation. So we already know that federal that applies only to federal employees. It doesn't apply to state employees. As I said before, federal government in terms of capping overtime. As I said before, federal government has wasted a lot of money and a lot of time, and we've not seen anything to benefit this country. We're in a deficit right now. Did Trump add to that deficit? He absolutely did. But does that mean that we can't stop the bleeding right now? Absolutely, we should be able to. I don't care about the federal government getting their stuff capped when I have groceries that cost $60, $70 more in the grocery store than it did before. Sorry, that's just not my move. Now, secondly, when you talk about Project 2025, you can go look at Project 2025, and you said that I'm educated, and obviously I've done my research, and you can tell me there is no policy in there that is a threat to you as a black person. Now, you talk about cutting Medicaid. All right. So, yes, there needs to be some regulations on Medicaid. When you get people into this country who actually benefit and receive Medicaid that don't put into that system, we are in a bad state right now as a country because we have
Hey,
more
brother, you gonna
people.
land your plane?
Antoine, we
You
have
hitting too
more.
many topics. I can't get
I know,
past
but
what you
but
land
I'm
your
just
plane.
breaking it down to you about what you're saying about Project 2025. Because you mentioned
It's
Medicaid.
Medicare, not Medicaid.
You said Medicaid first, but if you want to say
Okay, it's
Medicare,
different.
okay,
You want to say
we'll talk about the elderly insurance. Okay, that's fine. Because we have more people now who are on government dependency. So when they retire, they haven't put in any money to the Social Security the way that they should have. That's why Social Security will not be in existence in the next 20 years. So we have all these elders who did not put into Medicare, because that's what Social Security goes to as well, now benefiting from it. Something has to be overhauled. So that's why I said it's almost as if you say we're in a mirage, you're in denial. And these policies that have been put forth by the Great Society have been such an astronomical failure. Anybody would say it's time for us to reform the government, whether you are left or right. The Project 2025 is an idea. Okay, just like Joe Biden said Antifa was an idea. It's an idea. Trump doesn't have to follow those policies, and he can't as long as you have a Congress that is bipartisan. Stop with the boogeyman bullshit because it's not there. So, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Respect to you, but do your research because this is not a Trump policy or a Trump manifesto. This is something that was drummed up to make people scared about Donald Trump. Just like they made you scared about him in 2016. But I'm pretty sure you were financially better off in 2016 than you are with this train wreck we got in 2024. So you guys.
Do you know what filibustering mean? Because that's what you just did. You asked, because first off, you never answered my question. I answered your question. When I asked you, do you know who is the writers of Project 25? If
So
you go look
Antoine,
at
I did
the
Antoine.
Kirk guy,
So
and
I'll answer that question.
I
Antoine,
went on
wait.
mute.
I
I went on
do
mute.
know who
Okay,
they
go ahead and
are.
talk, cuz.
I answered that question, brother.
Then I go on mute while you talk. You
I
went
know, but you said I didn't answer
what?
that question. I did answer it. Don't lie on me.
Okay, I do apologize if I.
Thank you.
Okay, can I talk now?
Yeah,
Just
now
let me
you
know.
can, but don't lie on me.
Okay, sexy. Damn.
Hey, chill out, man.
But
Hey, what's the
what I was
pause,
trying
man?
to say was the question. If you go look up, I don't care if he. For one thing, you know this person is a known liar. So y'all trying to tell me not to see what I
Oh,
see. I
I'm
know
a
this
liar,
person is
man.
a known liar. And then for me, when the Proud Boys, he said he didn't know now. Stand back, stand ready. Who was the first people there? He said David Duke. I don't know him, but you go see pictures with him. Epstein. I don't know him, but you go see pictures. Everything, and it's like, yo, we don't see this. So what I tell the little homie is a little joke around here down here. Hey man, if y'all ever get in the jam, just run for president. Cause the only thing you gotta do is lie, and then y'all sit up here and debating whose policy better. Who, if y'all really want to make a change, if some kind of way we can wave a wand and get all color folks to go to independent and make them fight for our vote, then we can have this conversation. But if you ain't trying to push a person that look like you, mama look like your daddy look like your, know about the concrete, know about different things that we do to go independent, because how do Japan people, Japanese, come over here and get a race bill? The immigrants come over here and we still out here singing and dancing because this is what we doing. We talking about which master is better. But I'd rather have motherfucker that's sleepy than the person that's telling me it's raining and pissing on me at the same time. And I yield the floor.
Okay, so Antoine, you just said a lot of nothing, and that's with respect to say that to you, and I'm gonna explain it. So first of all, I agree with you in the fact that I'm not up here arguing about which slave master is better. I'm not going to be up here and say, hey, vote Republican. I didn't do that. I just educated you guys on what Project 2025 actually was. I didn't say don't go vote for Trump. I didn't say go vote for Biden. Okay, it's bad both ways. It's bad both sides of it. Okay, and I'll say this: you talking about Trump taking pictures with David Duke? Joe Biden eulogized Robert Byrd. He eulogized Strom Thurmond, since you're talking about filibusters, and that was a segregationist who opposed the Civil Rights Act of 1957. His own vice president called damn near called him a racist before she sold her soul and voted for him. So I'm not up here arguing about which slave master is better. Best believe that. And you said people who look like you want people to be independent. Then you explain to me why since 1936 Black folks have voted for Democrats religiously on the federal level, and all we keep singing about is "we shall overcome." Now that sounds like a fuck up and a failure. So if I were you, I would be telling a lot of
Can I
Black
answer that
folks
question
to
right quick?
stop
Can I
voting
answer that
for
question?
Democrats and vote independent.
Wait. You said before 19 why Black folks voted Democrat.
1936, since
Right.
1936, Blacks
You know
voted
why?
Democrat.
Because that thing that's in your hand right now, you talking on. Before then, we had people walking around selling encyclopedias and dictionaries. We couldn't even read. You get killed for read. Right now, you got a whole computer in
Huh?
your hand. You got things
Huh?
like no. Wait, let me finish. I'm gonna land my plane real quick.
That's not making sense,
They
dude.
can
I'm
get
just
up
being
on this right now and hear people having this discussion right now. Then go home and say, "Mama, what is an independent?" Our grandmama and them didn't know. And like people say, "Oh, the Republican was the one that freed the slave. The Democrat was like the shit was reversed then though. It was reversed then. They don't put that piece of it, the puzzle, into the puzzle. Yes, Democrats was the one, but there was the Dixie Democrats. They was some good old white boys. The Republican was the ones that were freeing the damn slave, but it reversed. It reversed to where the Dixie Democrats had
that's
to
a
get
lie.
up north. But I mean, go down south when the Civil War happened. But the thing about it is the thing in
And
your hand that we don't have to make the same decision
brother
because you
Antoine,
can look up anybody. And now pause.
brother, the reason why Black folks started voting Democrat was because of Franklin Roosevelt, and it had nothing to do with Dixiecrats versus Democrats or whatever you just said.
No, I said
Um,
that's how the road changed. That's how
the,
they
the
went
the road
from.
the road didn't
That's how they
change.
went from the
The road didn't
racist
the road didn't
Democrat
change
to
in
the
the part.
racist Republican, and
Brother,
that's how the
the
road changed.
parties
That's
didn't
what
the
I was
parties
telling you.
didn't
What are you
switch.
talking about?
So don't lie on me.
Hold on, the parties didn't switch. You had Democrats didn't. Southern states voted Democrat up until 2000. You can go look that up. Most of the Southern states and most of the Southern governors. I'm sorry, George Wallace was a racist in the 1960s. He was a racist in the 1980s. The only difference is Jesse Jackson was out there taking pictures with him. So I don't get that part. But I didn't want to mess up the content for KB's panel. But all I just wanted to say was I would encourage other people to really research Project 2025 and see if it actually is going to impact us as Black people, because I can't see why. I can't see how them taking an initiative against abortion is a negative attack on Black people. I can't see how them taking initiative against pushing off climate change is an attack on Black people. So that's all I'm just going to encourage you to do. And I think that's, so, you can, with respect, I say that.
I definitely understand that. I was just doing I was gonna pull it up and read off some of the things because we can have good words. Most preachers have good words. They
Yeah.
put the theater behind it and the band. But when you see them afterwards, we just
Yeah.
had the incident with the so-called bishop a few days ago. But if you're gonna educate the people, and especially with the voice that Kwame have, uh, uh, be very informed, not just from your point of view. Because see, I got people sitting here telling me, "Are you listening?" I had to listen to you and take away from your point of view also, and go look and see where you send out your eyesight, not just my way is the right way. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
So the difference is
absolutely.
like, okay, I understand what you're saying. That's why I got to go with it also because I done read this and read this. Maybe you done read. That's just like I done got $50 off before. And Kwame, where you get your sources from? But damn, some people watch Fox News, some people watch CNN, some people watch Shannon Sharp now. So you got to be careful where, because with the AI, where they pushing this news, what news. But when you look around in your household, you look around in your family, Miss Young, your thoughts said it. That's when you're making a move. You
And
ain't
see,
making a move out here trying to change this world because I'm a Christian. This world gonna end anyway. So I'm just, hey, I ain't even worrying about it, but I'm worrying about what I'm leaving my daughters, what I'm leaving, what land I'm buying. You know, taxes on land is high. But
So
it's
see, but
Kwame.
see, brother Antoine, that's where. But see how we come together and we can have some common language. So we both agree that Black folks should not be looking to political parties as their saviors. We don't need to be fighting over, what Trump said this or whatever. And if I'm hearing you correctly, it sounds more like you don't like how Trump makes you feel versus whether or not you
Nah,
think his
that's a trigger
policies are
word.
bad.
I'm not. Nah, see, that was
Well, or
uh,
you don't like what
that
he
was
said.
like one of the body shots. I'm not a. I mean, I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm grown, dog. So feelings, I need
No,
peace.
brother,
My
I wasn't
kids
taking a
feeling.
shot for
You
that.
know
No,
what I feel when I pay my mortgage and
my
I pay
apologies
my
on that.
damn light bill and my
Yeah,
kids going to college. I got to sign them up tomorrow. I'm late behind the
salute to
bar.
you on that.
That's when I start feeling. But when it comes
Yeah,
to talking to a grown man,
but
we ain't in no this internet, dog. I don't
yeah,
have no feeling. Y'all
no,
trying to,
Antoine, listen, we
but you
in
can go ahead and continue
my
with your statement.
apologies. My apologies. I meant to say, I guess I should say you don't like the things he says. I'm sorry about
No,
saying
it's not the thing. It's the things he did, big dog. If he was a normal person, would you hang with him? If that was me and me and you was in the same hometown, right? And then if you knew everybody in the whole city knew I was a thief, I smoked dope, I took something from somebody, I did all of this. Would you hang with me? Not what I say, because I would be the prettiest,
I,
coolest
I
person.
want you to answer your own
Come
question.
on,
Would
man.
would
No,
you
I
hang?
wouldn't.
No, 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 no.
Hell no. I
No,
got
no, no,
kin
no, no,
folks I
no,
don't
no,
hang
no,
with
no,
that
no,
I
no, no,
know
no.
still.
No, Antoine. Now you just described Joe Biden's son with all that stuff you just
He
said
ain't
about
president. That
drugs,
dude.
about all
But
you just.
okay, see how
So
you
you
deflected
gonna hang
that.
out
So
with
you
him?
went. That's how I know news you lit. You deflected that.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
that's so I
deflecting
wouldn't
that.
hang with Joe
That's
Biden's son
if we're
neither.
playing
I
both sides,
got
playing both
cousins I
sides.
wouldn't hang with. I got
Playing both.
real life
Hey,
cousins because I know they steal. They steal shit out, stink
like I
out
said,
shit.
but what I'm saying,
Hell.
none of these people are
Fuck Joe
clean.
Biden's son. But I ain't gonna have no boss man that gonna tell me to be on time and don't do no drug, no liquor. And every time he coming in work, he late, face red, stumbling in the office. And you supposed to be my boss man, and you gonna give me the rules of what to do? And
Man,
you gonna
I
put
ain't
the
even like
court
talking.
in order to tell me what to do? Come on, cuz we want to do that our own people. Like I say, respect me like no, I ain't say it. Kwame said, respect me like no white boys. I'm from South
Man,
Carolina,
I,
country boy.
I hear you. I hear you, homie, man. I'm just what I'm saying is right now we not voting for the Pope or somebody. We're not voting for no religious leader. We voting for people with policies, right? And we are like I told you, we already saw Trump's policies.
What
We already
policy you
saw.
like over Trump? You
I
get
like
you
money. I like money in my pocket. That's
no, the
what I like.
Congress gave out that stimulus check.
I ain't
He
talking
just
about no.
put his name on it.
Who said anything about
So
stimulus?
okay,
No, no,
so
no, no. Who
Trump
said?
Trump policy was a tax cut. Did you fall into that category of that
Yeah,
tax
we are.
cut?
I mean, look,
So you make over. So you making bank like that to fall up under that tax? You might need to go see what that tax. We ain't in that bracket, cuz that
Antoine.
how
tax.
you know what I make? What the fuck?
You talking to me?
Antoine, you pocket watching now.
How you know
My
what
bad. Now I ain't want. But when you go look at the tax cut that he's
I make?
what Trump made, it was for them 1%ers. And
That's
if
not
I'm on the
true.
phone with
That's
two
not
one
true.
percent, I feel cool.
That's not
Shit,
true, dude. That's not
I'm gonna
true.
take a
Like,
selfie.
cause like a lot of people fell on like 20% and everything. A lot of people, and then like the high rollers, they stayed at like 33 and
Now,
stuff like that.
Biden, no tax increase of anyone that made over 450,000. So anybody that was over 450,000 got a tax increase. Anybody that was under that didn't.
And you don't even know how they played with the tax code, man. Like it's
You
not.
got to pay it anyway. I'll tell you how you do it. Don't
No,
pay it.
no, no. You don't
If
know how
if
they
people
play.
come together and don't pay it, they'll bring the money back down. I don't know if y'all got choice sodas up there where you live.
But see, here's the thing.
You got a choice soda. Well, I'm gonna land
I'm a
my plane right quick. You got a
all right.
choice soda up there where y'all live at?
Short soda.
The soda is called choice.
Oh, from like
The
Walmart.
convenience store.
Walmart. That sounds like some Walmart stuff,
Now it
man.
used to be in the hood convenience store, but it started off at 39 cents. That's been a few years back. It went up to 49 cents, 59 cents. The product never changed. Now that soda is $1.50 now. You know why? Because people still buy it. Only thing we got to do is stop buying it, stop throwing the money away. If they're gonna see our own community, we don't put money behind someone to go run and go talk this junk for.
Antoine,
We show up in the club with all the. Come on,
here's
man.
the problem you got. Here's the problem you got. We could stop doing all that. But if you keep on electing people that constantly want to spend money on BS with these BS budgets and these BS all this, that's what's creating the inflation. We could cut everything. We cut all the taxes we can. If you spending money on on treadmill,
Hey, big dog, I apologize for interrupting, but when I say all, I'm talking about sound like me. Because if you look at it, spending that money in that image, it was caused all the confusion in our neighborhood. Because soon if your mama come by, Joe, and you went to school and people picking on you, what's gonna happen? You're gonna put your hands on somebody. That's in our community. We try to live up to an image that they done built for
I
us.
just got to say this, man. The chat is undefeated. Y'all, the chat is undefeated. Y'all, you go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Damn, they're talking junk.
They go on your ass, homie. Well, pause.
Oh,
The chat is undefeated.
I'm old school, man. I'm from the South. We ain't New York. I ain't gonna just pick
I'm from the South. We all from the South. We all some country ass. We all some country ass people from the South.
We ain't do no pause down here. Men know what men were talking about. Pause.
I can't pause it get clipped up, man. You get bad out there, man. You don't sell it. We don't handle it
in real life though.
I'm trying to hook you up.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, brother. KB, you got it.
He said he like Biden. What policy do you like of Biden's?
That tax break that he had for if you did, he raised the tax for anybody that was 450 above, everybody under. When the policy I didn't like from Donald Trump, he had a tax break for the.
No, I ain't asked you about Donald Trump yet. I heard everything you don't like about Donald Trump. I would have stuck with Joe Biden.
I liked that
So you like the tax cut that he gave middle class?
I'm middle class, so of course I did. So okay. I mean, I liked that.
What else?
I liked the grants he gave out. They did a lot for child care. Me having young daughters. I mean, we didn't qualify for a lot of the stuff, but I seen people around me. So everything about me doesn't affect my household, but I can see it around me. So I definitely like that process, that policy had. Hey, and that no, I did. That,
well, I want to say this though, because you mentioned something about tax breaks. Because I seem to remember when Donald Trump, and like I said, I'm not arguing over which slave master treats the slaves the best, but I do remember that Donald Trump, when he came into office, he did give a tax credit to anyone who was making less than $50,000.
The Congress did that, and that was during the.
But it was his plan.
No, that's just like people.
I'm
gonna show you the difference. That's just like people talking about the border, right? And the Congress and them had came up with a plan for a bill for the border, right? And then when we get to the president's desk, the Congress say no. They got a phone call. They say no. We ain't gonna do this bill.
Antoine, I respect you, bro. Antoine, I respect you, brother. That's not how it works. But Donald Trump came up with that credit for $50,000 or less, and Congress. That's what he said. That's what we need to do. And Congress supported it.
So it had to go through who?
It has to go through Congress, but the president.
Okay.
Yeah, Antoine. Let me land the plane. But it's still so Antoine, then rest assured, if Donald Trump is president of the United States, then you don't even have to worry about Project 2025 the way Taraji B. Henson told you to fear it, because Congress is going to have to pass it either way. So, hey, why argue?
So, all right. So if Donald Trump become president, how many years he had to be president?
4
years.
4 years, correct? So in the 4 years, now all this stuff, this guy, we see a track record what he do, right? So in the 4 years he get in office, you think he gonna start worrying about me and you, or he gonna start prosecuting and investigating, go put this person in jail? Then after 4 years, What's the next standard? What's the next president? So now, if we get a felon in office for 4 years, who got we can get Nino Brown in office. I
And,
got some of the boys in the hood that's goddamn
and,
clever.
Antoine, and you
Who
know,
you think came
Antoine,
on saying no?
Antoine, you got felons who
Shit.
probably cut your hair, brother. You got
No,
felons.
I'm actually a
You got
barber,
hold.
but hey, I bet you got an
You got
uncle.
felons.
You got an uncle that could be president right now.
You
You
got
got an
family.
uncle that
Yeah,
do
so
all the
that's what I'm
family
saying.
reunions. You
Hold on,
got an
bro.
uncle right now do all the fish fries. You got an uncle right now that when you need some money, you call. He could be president. Right? If Donald Trump could be president, your uncle Ray could be president.
And your silly Uncle Joe, who's out of his damn mind at 95 years
Damn,
old,
he done
who
passed
probably needs to be
away.
sick,
How
who
you know I
probably
had
needs to
Uncle
be in a
Joe?
nursing home, can be
Damn,
president
Uncle
too.
Joe done passed away. He was the city councilman, though.
Antoine, you gonna vote for Joe Biden no matter what happens.
No, I ain't even
You know
gonna
why?
vote like that, dog. I
Yeah,
voted. I ain't
man.
even
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
are.
I voted one
It's about
time my
who
whole
you
life.
like Kwame said, man. You on that time, man. You ain't arguing with everything. You ain't even getting the facts right on who did the
Taryn,
thing.
hold on, Taryn. You know what I think, Antoine? I don't think you can vote, can you?
Oh damn, I'm a felon.
Are you a felon?
Hell no, man. I'm educated. It might not sound like I told you I'm
Educated felons now, brother.
Southern.
Educated felons.
Hey man,
But
I went
imagine
to the
what the fuck
Mars and
he was
saw
educated.
Farrakhan the last time in Detroit. Come on, man. On his farewell, on his what was it, the farewell tour? I saw Farrakhan. That was pretty cool, and I ain't even a Muslim. But damn, yeah, I can vote. I just choose not because I was raised. Because they don't care. Because being Southern, most Southern are conservative, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, pretty much. Even everybody in the South, man. We want our guns. We want to mind our own business. That's the whole point of being conservative. Lower
You
taxes.
understand? But at the end of the day, if you put damn lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig, right or wrong. So it ain't the values, but when you got that dude from Florida, right? What's his name? Donald?
DeSantis. You talking about DeSantis?
Nah, the brother. The
yeah,
Steve.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they put people up like that to represent us. That's the part that get me. If you just
How
put
you
the
know they put
regular,
them up there? Hold on, why you assuming all this when? I mean, you making a lot of assumptions like that. Them people didn't earn a position, man.
so you ain't never heard that brother talk,
I've heard him talk.
and you think he earned that position?
Why wouldn't I think they all talk the same?
One thing I done learned, boy, you don't marry somebody like your mama, you don't love yourself. And once I seen his household, and you going up there
Oh,
buck junction with
now you
all
take
these people,
Hold on, hold
it.
on. You say you gonna marry somebody like your mama?
I'll get him.
it's me.
What the hell?
So your
Who you
grandmama
from,
and them
Alabama?
never told y'all that.
Antoine, you voted for Barack Obama?
I swear I did, just because they was
Hey,
black. That was the only
I'm
time I
sorry to
ever
tell you,
voted in
my
my
mama
life.
was. Hey, listen, bro. My mama was an ass kicking, rootin' tootin' woman. I don't want to marry no ass kicking, rootin' tootin' woman. I'm sorry.
No, see, that's the thing about it. You gotta have that. What Ludacris
And
say
that's
that
and that's no disrespect to my mother. I just know. I know what I want. That ain't no disrespect to her.
No, and I feel you. Hey, I ain't gonna talk about it, but them, what you call them, dirty feet. But when I'm saying, when you meet someone that got qualities, but they bring the other essence of who they are. But like my mama didn't take no junk. If I get a woman that take junk, I'm gonna run out. But when you get a woman that gonna keep you and make you build your, now you got a partner. You got to help mate. You ain't just got someone that's sitting up
Oh,
there.
Shit,
how you know that dude wife
that's
ain't
anybody
help
though,
making
Ron.
it?
That's anybody.
Yeah, how you know that dude? How you know Byron's wife ain't helping him? Probably
Man,
put,
do you hear
probably
this
helping
man?
It
So
sounds
when
like you want to get
do you
shot
hear this
in
man
the ass
talk,
one or two
dog?
times.
I'm
It
asking you a
sounds like
question.
he want to get shot in the head one or two good times by his old lady or
Who,
something.
me?
Cause them women don't. Nah, not you, Rare Money, but Antoine. He talking about he want a strong woman. Some of these women don't play no game, boy.
Nah, but you
Yeah,
know,
salute to the panel
hey
too, man. I ain't
KB,
mean to butt in
you
like
know
that.
how to
Salute
act
to
though.
y'all.
Like your truck, Big Whitey, right there. You ain't gonna go out there and just mash the gas for no reason, cause you know it's gonna throw you.
Yeah, yeah.
So why you
I
gonna
might
put yourself in
mash. I might.
position?
No, that's not true, bro. I might mash her ass if I feel like it. That's why I bought her.
Right, that's a relationship.
I might I might take Big
I
Whitey
might
through the
do that
mud.
in February, but I ain't gonna do that February, March, April, May, June, July,
Oh,
August. I
Antoine,
might
let me hear what Rap got to say, Antoine. Hold on one second. Go ahead,
Salute,
man. What's up with you?
Salute, bro. Salute, Mel and A Train and Terry and Black. Who else up here? Antoine.
Well,
Salute
bro.
to you too, bro.
What's up, fella cancer, homie?
I can't call it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I was listening to y'all. I had a goddamn I'm getting off a little late. I'm listening to y'all talking about policies and shit. Man, y'all know how goddamn high chicken wings is. I had to tell you, I was like, I'm gonna make me some hot wings tonight or whatever, blah blah blah. Shit, me, man, them goddamn wings $11 for about 8 wings in a pack.
Hell yeah. And
So
that's
it's that people filling their pockets now, man. Mr. Antoine, my brother, people filling their pockets now, and in 2020, you got a lot of people to vote. I register as an independent voter, but you got a lot of people that voted last go around because they thought Orange Man bad and we need a change. We had a pandemic and they kind of freaked everybody out and then nobody really thought nothing through. We ain't say demand what we wanted or none of that. And we got bent over again for another 4 years like they normally do us. This time around, all we're saying is you don't necessarily have to be no. It seems like they identify you as a Trump supporter or a Trump lover when you say, "Hey, what you gonna do for me?" or "What you gonna do for our people?" That's all we basically saying. What you gonna do for our people? Because every time it's time to vote, y'all doing the for everybody else and every other community, but y'all ain't doing that for us. So it's time for us to see what lines up with our life and all that. And I know back in 2020, 2021. I was balling under control, out of control. 2019, 2018, I was balling out of control. Now I'm good. Life's good, but I'm looking at them numbers a little bit harder now. I'm cautious of what I'm spending on. I got goddamn 14 miles to eat in this diesel truck. Goddamn it, because I gotta wait till I drive by to the cheap diesel. Stuff like that. Back then, I ain't care nothing about it. I just go and do it. Now I'm budgeting and I'm paying attention to how I spend because goddamn everything's so damn high now. What you say to that? When life a little bit easier for you to get milk for $2.50 versus $4, $5 now, or bread for $2 and now bread $5 now?
There's two things I say to that, and you sound like you grown. And I know I've been listening to KB since the beginning, so I know who you are. So I apologize for that. No slip this. But I can remember when gas, me and my homeboy can get $10 a piece. We'd go, gas was 95 cents. Here, $20 a piece. We'll put 10 in the car and we'll go get some swag. And we'll ride through Rock Hill. I'm talking sun up to sun down. I never seen gas go back down. So if the market is up, them people that sell that chicken, well, I don't care who in office, them people's not going to bring that money back down. And outside of that, you said you was able to get more. I had to learn this from my wife when she cleaned up. If you ain't wore something in this amount of time, if you ain't hung this up or ironed this or looked at it, it's time to get it out. Sometimes things get taught to you. Less is better, less is more, and more is less. Sometimes you got clothes, pants in your closet you ain't worn 2, 3 years. But just because you paid for them back them Sean Johns, you paid $100 for. Man, I paid $150 for. I ain't getting them away. I got a Sean John shirt right now hanging up. I paid a lot of money for it. But sometimes less is more, and that may be the lesson that we having because I can guarantee you the
Did you
next
say Sean
what
John?
yeah, Sean. Oh,
Hey, did you
Paul.
say
Yeah,
Sean John?
yeah, I can't say
No,
that.
I was
Hey,
just making sure. You
hey, no
said Sean
disrespect.
John.
I don't know
Man,
now
you
what
Oh,
you
remember when
talking
Sean
about, bro.
John was high? Come on, man. Uh, Carl Canal. What's the man? You remember when them was a high brain? You had to have them. And a couple of y'all still got some of that in y'all closet that y'all had from y'all old days. But the point I was trying, I'm just gonna let my plane real quick. That after November, them prices not coming down. I could, if it is like Kwame said on one of his live about if someone should be suing someone for defamation, that person need to be suing that person by the end of the year. You gonna if prices automatically go down just because one person got in the office, you seen the game in front of you. Because if the price can go down just like that, why can't it go down now? If we got money to send over there, we got money to get up. But when we go ask for money, ain't no money. So
why
that's the thing I'm saying.
I'll ask you something, Antoine. Why you think the prices went up?
because we spend. Ain't no more chicken farm.
Who's we? You talking about the government or talking about us?
The lower class. If you look at the pyramid, the ones on the bottom of the pyramid. That's what I'm talking about. I'm
But
not
what
talking
we
about
always been
in
that it always
perspective
been that way. But hear me out. Hear me out. What's going on? Have you ever paid attention to what's going on with regulation? Why everything's it'd be different. It's one couple things that the lower class buy that's high because of market forces. But everything turns high. That's inflation. That means the government spending too much money, and that means you probably got higher regulations on how they make their goods.
I'm sorry. Let me just explain that to you. You
Okay,
remember when y'all say that back in what was it 2020 when PPP loans and the checks and we had money. See, that money's supposed to be spent back into the economy, right? Brother, they gave us money, not even us, the women, because you had to have you had to file for insurance, and then every kid that you filed for, you got money for. So most dudes, if they file for income taxes, not I said insurance, I'm sorry, taxes, income taxes at the end of the year, they file on themselves. Hopefully had a household. So that was 115, right? So you imagine a woman that's living in a government building and she got four kids that she's working at McDonald's and she or wherever. My bad. Pause. My
and,
bad.
and,
Not
and
say that.
Antoine, I
But
got to cut you
working
off.
anywhere she
This
working, right?
this
So
scenario.
wait, let me
Hold on,
finish.
hold on,
I'm land it
Antoine,
real
Antoine.
quick. So
All right.
she got four kids. So she get 15 for her and she get 15 for her four kids.
Oh
So
my God.
you times that up, that's three, 6,500, no, $7,500. She get every month. But instead of them spending that money within the economic spending it, they start opening business. If you look at that age now, you look now, there's more people out here now that got businesses, right? So it backfired. That's where you get inflation from because more money being out there spent. People spending more. Everybody, like if we got, I'm down for reparations, but I think we need, as all colored people that can prove that they deserve reparation, they go to a mental health class, money class for like 2 years. Because if
All
we get reparations, we just gonna give it right back. You gonna
right.
have, and you think the 10,000 gold chain right now that you paying 10,000 for that same gold chain, we get reparation gonna be 150,000 because everybody got $10,000. That's where you get your
Uh,
Yeah, I get
Antoine,
what you're saying. My whole thing is, in my opinion, I think that the reason why everything is high, and there's some validity what you're saying, because I noticed that too. You get a lot of people started their own businesses in 2020, 2021, and a lot of people didn't go back to work, but the government
mm-hmm.
created that, and they always say never let a disaster go to waste or something like
exactly.
that to
That,
that
that's a
effect.
Bumble thing. A Bumble believe that.
Yep.
Definitely.
So what they did, in my opinion, is anybody who's making, like back then, if you made 2021 or 2020 on back to like 2018, 2017, 26, if you made on average um $1,200 a week, you was living good. You was taking care of your
Exactly.
family. You good, and you can save up and take you a nice vacation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, $1,200 a month is, to me, is equivalent to $600 a week. Now,
That's
$500 a
kid
week.
money.
It's
Hey,
people.
Chick-fil-A is
And I
$19 an
think,
hour.
It's
yeah,
people. It's people struggling with 100,000. I mean, with a whole family, 100,000 might ain't want to cut with this inflation.
Hey, but hey,
exactly, because
but check
they
this
built up
analogy
a.
right quick.
Hold on, let me
Hey,
No,
finish.
y'all.
no,
Let me
no, no.
finish.
Let
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. My bad.
yeah, so people who are making 100,000, 150,000, they're struggling now because they built up a lifestyle that they thought that they was gonna be able to sustain, and they were spending a little bit more money than they should have been spending. And then on top of that too, depends on what states you stay in, and they raise taxes up, you affected by it, and plus you got inflation. Those little something that might used to cost $7.99 is $12.99 now. That don't seem like a lot, but when you add it up throughout your daily spending, that adds up. So I think that they're trying to get rid of the middle class. So if you you able to survive 60, 70, 80, 90, 60 to 120,000 a year. You able to survive. A lot of people was making that type of money during the pandemic, and they was not affected by it. A lot of small businesses and all that. And you seen people start opening up their own business, saying, "Hey, these guys was able to survive. Even shoot, they even thriving more than they was thriving before the pandemic. I know I benefited off of it. I'm a tradesman, man. People was getting remodels left and right when they was throwing that
Mm-hmm.
money out there. So they're, in my opinion, they're getting rid of the middle class, and you either gonna be rich or poor. And that's where we at now. So the people who was able to survive and able to do their own thing and make it, they trying to phase us out. Ain't no more goddamn 100,000 no more, and you
And it,
balling.
and
It's
like I
over
said,
with.
like I said, that's been going on since the Clinton administration. They've been running that platform. But well, here's another thing, Antoine. I don't think you get how much money they printed during 2020. Like like libertarians. That's the one thing we talk about all the time. Go look at the money supply. The money supply went up like crazy during those COVID months, and it was because of course COVID. They were scared. They were trying to make sure the economy won't die and everything like that. But that has a dangerous effect on how we deal with inflation and you know price of goods and stuff. So I mean, it's more than what you just saying from like what the lower class and low income class deals with. It's way deeper than
And,
just
and I do apologize. Can I interject for a minute? Because see,
okay.
we one thing we got to realize what game are you actually playing? Because sometimes we think that we be playing chess, but we be playing Connect Four. You understand me? Because if you look at it, imagine this right here. If you know what a bank loaner is, a bank loaner get bonuses, correct? On how many loans they give out every quarter, how many people they approve money, they get money. Real estate agent, they get money off what they sell, right? How you think Congress people become billionaires? They get bonuses. So if they don't want a law to come through, see, they got us at the bottom, ants on the top
Oh,
of
hold
the
on, hold on, hold on,
inside.
hold on. You say
We
Congress people
let me-
get become billionaires, as you just said.
millionaire billion, yeah, because they get kickback, they
They
get bonuses.
they trading like they got their husbands like Nancy Pelosi trading the stock market and they
It's
get.
not just Nancy, it's all of them. They all
I know.
in the same.
Hold on. She the most. She got rid. They got rid of all her trades. I'm just saying that as an example. But all of them do it.
Ivanka Trump got over 600 trades when Trump was in office. Once
Trump came in as a billionaire.
Jared
That's irrelevant.
Kushner got $200 billion for Saudi Arabia. Once his dad-in-law got out of office. So when I'm trying to say we can't go tit for tat, just realize what game. We're not in their game. People call them other names. People call them the enlightened ones, but they are in a whole different realm. The Supreme Court. That's a court that we can't do nothing about. Tomorrow they can say slavery is legal, and we can't do nothing. But they just the other day they say Roe v. Wade was no more good, correct? So if they could take that away for 50 years, you think we safe
Here.
out here? And then we got Uncle Rucker sitting on the bench, and y'all better open up and watch what
So hold on,
game we
hold on, hold
playing.
on. Do you actually believe that Roe v. Wade benefit the black community?
I did not, but damn, black women and men that benefit the black community. I ain't, but they ain't even got nothing to do with us. That's a feminine thing. But what I'm trying to say, if they can overturn that, they can overturn anything. If they can overturn that,
DC Slim, you on the panel. Who is DC Slim? Ronald, you not coming up here.
I'm up
Kwame, you
here.
got that fraud going on.
You hear me, Kwame?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, slide me in, baby.
What's going on?
Ain't too much, man. I'm trying to get on here and talk this real, man. I got another side to all of this, man. I think everybody getting played.
All right, tell us about it.
Say it again.
Salute to you, DR. I said, tell us about it. Salute to you, DR, but tell us about it.
Okay, put it like this. I'm listening to Antoine, and I'm listening to, I can say it like this. I think black people confused on what's really going on, and I think some other Americans confused too. I think we all getting played. But at the same time, you're still supposed to sit back. and look at the information and what you got in front of you. Because if you're gonna sit out here and say something like, play the race card, you got to play the race card more with Biden than you can with Trump. Don't nobody really want to admit that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not about if you like Trump.
My master better than yours. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm going on mute.
Oh,
Go ahead, bro. That nigga stupid.
my bad. It's not about if you like Trump. It's if, to me, on the real, if you voting for Biden, then you ain't paid for shit in the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to no grocery stores. You ain't been looking at your bills. This ain't
Did
got
he
nothing to do
phase
with no
out?
color. Can you hear me?
Yo, we hear you. I heard you.
Oh, this ain't got
No,
nothing to
that
do
ain't
with no
me. I'm
color.
saying him. He was talking. I don't hear him no more. Y'all still hear him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, at the end of the day, like I say, man, this ain't about no color. And I'm tired of everybody trying to play color. And I'm gonna show y'all something. Though when you say black, that's like saying Spanish. What does black mean? You ain't black. You can't tell me if you Haitian, African, Jamaican, or whatever. So when it all hit the fan, everybody ain't gonna go to the same place. So we all ain't in the same car. So I wish everybody would stop trying to just say black all the time. You know what I'm saying? And look at your money. It's business over that, man. This business. This ain't got nothing to do with no color. This business, man.
I'm with you on that.
You can have all, man. You can be feeling, man. Look, hey, Antoine, no disrespect to you, bro. Man, I feel your energy. But my father used to tell me when somebody opened a conversation and say, I feel, automatically you should stop talking to them.
Actually, my brother, I forget his name, he stated that, and I actually stated the same thing because feeling is a weakness. But I never brought up color. If you knew my family, color have nothing to do with it's. If you gonna get up and go get it, that's what I had to do with it. That's what I was trying to express. It's the game that you choose to play. Some people got a PlayStation 5. That's mindset. Some people Nintendo mindset. Some people Atari mindset. But when you really done got it, really done seen your granddad in them, your uncles and them, you done been around men and see how you ain't gotta work for nobody to go get it. You understand me? So it's not a black and white color because you at this age right now, it's white kids calling themselves the N-word, each other. You get on your phone, you got a computer in your hand while you talking. Go look at something. You see Chinese
Hey,
people.
man, hey, Antoine,
So
I
it's
don't
not
even care
color,
about
but
that,
let
dog.
me finish, sir. But at the
But
end
I'm
of
saying,
the day,
if you,
that
do
was
you,
my
if you listen
explanation.
to rap music, you can't talk about the N word.
I actually
Don't
don't listen
contradict
to
yourself.
rap. I apologize, sir. Can I land my plane? But that's offensive to think. I'm just narrow minded to think it's black and white because you'll never get no money. Money green. And you go ahead and continue, sir.
Hey, look, hey, man, look. Too much BT and too much the word black being thrown around. And this conversation was all right. We was dropping bombs, man. I was learning a lot. But this joint went off script for some reason. I don't know, man. I wasn't even trying to get in the comments, but hey, man, I'm about tired of this, man. I can't. It just seemed like if you like Trump, I guess you're not black, man. It's some of the ghettoest niggas I know that like Trump, right? So not when somebody make that comment and they'll start talking about Biden, they never bring up all the racist comments that Biden said. I did my jail time because of Biden when he was locking everybody up for
Mhm.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it baffles me that when I'm sitting here listening to these conversations, man, everybody got a whole bunch of negative stuff to say about a person, but not nothing that they doing. You don't say none of this stuff about your boss, the white boy that you go to work for every day.
I
You
just
don't say
said that.
you don't say nothing about nothing else. You don't even complain about a dude who like Toyotas and you like Hondas.
I
But
just,
for
sir, you must came in on the live late because I swear I just said that because I made the analogy. If you got homeboys, I got cousins that we know that still the stink off shit that we don't allow in our house. They got to stay in the front yard because we know they steal. We got homeboys, cousins, family members that we know on dope. We know we got to look out. We got drunkards. We got people that don't you tell your little girl don't go around Uncle Fred. Don't tell your little boy, don't go around auntie. We know when they get that little sauce in them, they're gonna be rolling and stuff, listening to that old music. My point, what I ask
Huh?
is that someone y'all in country, you getting them juke junks. That what they call old women when they be like back then. They were dancing called the rolling. Y'all ain't old
Oh yeah,
enough.
I know what you're talking about, man. Come on.
Hey
Yeah.
Twan, hey
Okay.
Twan, hey
But
Twan. Let me
before,
ask
wait,
you a
I'm gonna let
question,
you
son.
explain right quick.
Hey, look, hold
Would
up,
you
man. Let
want
me
that
see.
person to be your boss?
Hey, look, let me ask you a real question. Hey, why you don't like Trump, dog?
I just told you. I don't like the crackheads in my family. I definitely don't like the P words in my family. I don't like
So
the
hold
fake.
up, that ain't what I asked you. Just give me a simple answer, dog. Just give me a
If
straight
I
up
can't
answer.
like
What's
them,
the
how
what's the
can I
reason?
like someone that I don't like? You got an F on your report card. You ever got a report card? My
Hold up.
report card
Stay
had to
with
be
me. Get
A's
back in
and
the car.
B's.
Get back
Anything
in the
with
car,
A's and
Antoine.
B's, hey man, I grew up in the country. That
Well, he
was
going,
Get back
he
in the car.
going everywhere but answering that damn question, homie.
Get back in the car,
he got an
Antoine.
F on his report card. That's why I don't like him.
So you're not voting for nobody then, right?
No,
Okay, so hold up. Stay with me. So by you not voting for nobody, guess what?
I'm
Dog, you
getting a
can't
vote
complain.
down
You can't complain about shit.
and
You need
don't.
to just sit, you need to sit in the stands and just watch.
I don't. I ain't. I'm watching these four walls, and I'm buying these bullets and some water. I got my garden in the backyard, and I'm teaching these two little daughters I got. We don't play sexy red in this damn house. We listen to the Temptation down on my turntable. That's what I
Damn.
watch.
All
Everything
right.
else is entertainment because it's cool. Like I say, it depends on what movie you want to watch, what window you want to look out of it. Kwame said the other day, and that's one of my favorite movies. Point of what's the name of it? Point of
Wow.
Point of interest.
what was
Wow.
You talking about point of you
Wow.
said point of interest?
no when they had a different point of view and the dude Forrest Whitaker was in it.
Yeah, I know what you talking about.
Yeah,
Hey man, this ain't
Vantage
even
but
point,
funny no
vantage,
it's
more, man.
you going, yeah, you going everywhere else, but it's vantage point. I know what you talking about.
right
Yeah.
vantage point. That's it. So it's out of your vantage point. What window are you looking at? I'm just saying the window I'm looking out of. It's not gonna change 4 years. 4 years for Biden ain't gonna change nothing. 4 years for
Well,
Trump ain't gonna change nothing.
But
so
It's
look,
the
so
people
look.
after them that we better be worrying about because
So
Gen Z
you
is something.
I'm trying to make sure I got this right with you, Antoine, man, because I hear a lot of people talking to you like, right? Like, I mean, talking like you, right? So let me ask you a question, because I just want some straight answers, because you're saying a lot, right? So you ain't worrying about Trump or Biden. So what you having this conversation for?
Because it's interesting to if you go look at everybody had to get into the lines then to have a conversation with a person. If you have real belief in how you living, it's nothing wrong with having. Like I said, I'm not a Muslim, but I went and seen Farrakhan because I knew that this dude gonna pass, and I want to see him be able to tell my grandkids if I be blessed to have some. I seen Farrakhan speak. It's cool to have
Wow.
dialect with people. What you say, chew the meat and spit out the fat. It's okay. It's okay to agree. I'm just not the one to get upset.
So
We had a conversation mid in this about feelings. Once you take your feelings out of it, you just see the painting, if that makes sense.
So, Antoine, I got a question to ask you, my brother, because I just sat here and just listened to you guys. I was just having a conversation with somebody that's very ignorant, but I think I'm over that now. But I want to ask you this. Donald Trump, let's say he gets elected in 2024.
Hmm.
What are you afraid of?
Just we judging one thing that's trying to start off is judging people by behavior, correct? So judging him about his behavior, I don't see the first 3 years he gonna do anything for the people. I think he done said it. He going for retribution. How you say that? I know I did a tears moment, but he going back for revenge.
No, you actually said it correctly.
Yeah, you did.
Did I was afraid. You know you
You
can't.
didn't do a
You know,
tears
hey,
moment.
boy, he's speaking for Kwame, but
That's
but
chaotic.
I think
Oh shit.
right. Yeah, me say that at work the other day. But I think he's gonna go back for revenge. And then two things that I'm more afraid of. I really believe he's gonna try to get a third 4 years. Cause he's gonna say the first years didn't count because Russia, da da da. And if you go read that real Russia case, really read it, boy,
Hey man, you
Did
been
did
watching
you
too
read
much
it, Antoine?
TV, bro.
Yeah,
You been watching too much TV, man.
Well, he
Hey,
write
like you
letters to
literally
Troy
on this.
Reed.
Yeah, he literally repeating
That's
everything they
why
say
black
on the
people can't. I
mainstream
can't
media right
read.
now.
Why I gotta watch TV? Why I
Like, come
can't
on,
read?
dude.
I read.
What you read?
Bro,
You
what
Hold
you
on,
read.
just said,
Y'all read
what
the
you just
chat
said was
every day. So,
impossible.
cause I read a book, I'm wrong.
Bro, what you just said was impossible. There's no president in the history of presidents that got. Is there a president that got a third term?
No, that's why I say I'm
most
afraid
presidents
of,
did. Most
because you
presidents
got
did.
to think you he got the Supreme Court, correct?
Hey,
It's six
Antoine,
to three.
Bro,
Antoine. I
Now,
got.
what if the
hey,
Trump?
Antoine,
They just
you
gave him
gotta cut
immunity.
this
Hear
shit
me
out,
out.
man.
Y'all got to hear me out though.
Nah,
They
man.
No,
just
I
gave.
ain't got to hear you out. I
I'm
don't
done
want to
with
hear
this
you
shit,
out.
man. I'm done with this babble. I don't want to hear this shit no more.
Man,
This nigga
this is
talk too
crazy.
much. You can't learn a goddamn thing from somebody that got one mouth and two ears, and that motherfucking mouth keep running. He don't never let nobody goddamn land a plane, but everybody got to hear him out. No, we not doing that. Talk too goddamn much. Can't nobody get no point across with Anton up here. Shit, we get
Man.
it. You don't like goddamn Trump. You don't like Biden, but you talk like you really Trump. But then the most important thing I heard up here today, you not voting. So what are you talking about? What are you talking for?
Hey man, hey, you know it's amazing. Everybody always talking trash, man. They forgot we got a constitution. Look, I don't care how ghetto you are, how hood you are. If you don't understand how this thing works, then you deserve to be fooled. So this not
Okay, Miss
understanding the
Spitfire,
constitution.
not to cut you off, Miss Spitfire. Thank you, Miss Spitfire. That's why I asked. Was there somebody that served three terms? Because I knew we got male up here. We got motherfuckers that really know. So thank you, Miss Spitfire. But Trump is not gonna serve no damn three terms. This ain't Roosevelt time.
Yeah, I said that. I said that too, man. I think that's why they. I
Yeah.
think they passed a 22nd amendment for that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Constitutionally they added it. They added in an amendment that basically prohibits a president from ever serving, even if they lose and they win and then they lose, they can't serve another. They can't serve two terms after that. They can only serve one.
yep, 22nd amendment. That's right. I know. I know my constitution.
And you can't even have guys like Mel even say that on the panel because he'll get a statement out like, "Oh, I'm thinking he gonna run for a third term," and then when you try to educate him like, "Hey, you can't really do that anymore," then it's let me finish, let me land my plane. It's like, no, stop trying to fear monger. You're not even voting. So what the hell is you on a panel where people are worried and concerned with voting? That don't make no damn sense.
Wow, amazing, man. Hey man, hey, it ain't gonna get no better, fellas. I just want y'all to know, man. So I hope y'all happy being half black. You know.
DC man. Hey, look.
So and I just want to just mess with this person real quick. Fran Taylor, you're wrong. FDR actually served 4 terms. He
Yeah.
died in his 4th term. So again, you're wrong. You're probably mad at me over that, but because I'm up here on the panel, I can call you out. Go back to typing in the chat.
Hey,
Now,
I got a quote for y'all. I
oh,
got
go ahead,
something
bro.
for y'all. Here you go. This will be the quote of the month. Man, we got a lot of stupid people with smartphones.
That's a good one.
All
Oh,
you got to do is ask the Google lady. You can pick your phone up and just say it. And the Google lady will tell you everything you want. But everybody just want to be stupid and the phone going to be smarter.
Yeah, Fear Project 2025. If you don't read it. So just back to that point, guys, here's the easiest thing for anybody in here to do. Look up, type in project2025.org. It'll show the policies up there. It'll show some of the trainings if you want to do to see exactly what they think and what they believe. Again, Fran Taylor, he served 13 years. That means that he had to serve a 4th term. He didn't finish his term. Please read a history book. It is very fundamental for you to do. But read Project 2025 and you can find out exactly what it is you agree with or disagree with. Understand it is not a policy of Donald Trump's. All it is basically people who are going to be an idea or a wish list from the conservative movement. And as far as I looked at, it has nothing that is going to be fearful or detrimental to the Black community. It seems like it serves against other fears that other people who are progressive seem to have, just as if somebody put out a progressive thing like that, So all you can do is do your research and just be educated on your own, and don't let somebody fear you or shame you or bully you into voting the way you don't want to vote. And that's the most black thing we can do.
That ain't black enough. I'm sorry, man. I hate to say it, man. Them people don't nobody want. Don't nobody really care about that, man. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. Hey, you can talk to people all, man. You there's no way in the world that people don't understand this. The technology, the state that we live in today, and I'm gonna say this, dog. If you still talking about slavery, uh, other stuff from the 1960s, it is 2024. You need to update your programming. That's straight up, dog.
Hey DC,
Yeah,
the funniest thing, they voted for the person who helped make all that stuff happen. That's what took me out.
exactly, exactly,
It's hilarious though you really think about it. Like the irony in it. They tell
man. Hey, look,
they'll sit up and tell us how dumb and stupid how we vote against our own self interest, but vote for somebody that's gonna get your self interest.
hey, man. The greatest book I ever read in my life was called "Outwitting the Devil." Right?
Okay.
He talked about somebody really sitting there interviewing the devil. Right? Tell you, it's a super book. They banned it. It was written in like 1930s. All right. So it's two important things. They asked the devil, why does he control 98% of the population and God control 2? The devil said, I'm a better salesman and a better showman. He also said, how does he get these people to just do it with no hesitation? Hypnotic rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
patterns. See,
Mm-hmm.
all I got, if I teach you how to do it, I ain't got to stand there and watch you no more. You'll just say it. So you'll get Taraji P. Henson come on TV and say, Project 25 is going to destroy us. Now you got a millionaire black woman coming on television lying.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like somebody trained her to do that. So, like I said, man, I don't even waste my time with some people no more. I just troll them. I'm here for the trolling now.
Yeah, but brother, but for every
Cause
one
all
person
us,
that but yeah, brother, but for every one person who causes that, don't want to listen to you, you probably have 10 people in the chat who probably is like, well, hey, I never thought of it that way. So don't discredit your voice, man, because even if you check and you have to address some people, they'll never be satisfied. I literally just told somebody that Roosevelt did in fact serve make it to 4 terms, and they're still arguing that it was 3. So you can have people, you can show people the sky is blue, but they're going to swear it's purple. So
bro.
you can't just, you'll never be able to satisfy people who are sent to be distractions or sent to disrupt political independence, because Kwame Brown's platform is building a movement of people of who's coming up, and even if they don't agree with Donald Trump, they're at least having the conversation of we need better from Joe Biden. And that's the one thing that you have people who are landlocked progressives what they don't want is black people who are progressives and conservatives, liberals and Republicans, or whatever the case may be, actually having common conversation. That's
Yep.
the scariest shit out there to them.
I think we got bad representatives, bro. I think we could be what we want to be, but everybody is like, the people who could help us out, they easily to be persuaded. So at the end, and I see people on here saying, why not talk about our history? I'm not saying exclude our history, but you got to move forward. I ain't saying forget it all, you know what I'm saying? But you can't talk about 1965 and 2024 when the laws, lifestyle, and food and
I,
everything is different, you
I,
know?
I got one thing
Man,
about
I got a
go ahead.
friend that's about to take his son out of public school because of that.
Wow.
He don't want his kids to learn about racism and all this stupid stuff because his best friend is Chinese and black,
Mm-hmm.
and then his other friend is white because he goes into a school in the neighborhood that's predominantly white. And so
Mm-hmm.
you have these kids grow up in an area where they're not really thinking about race, and then you teach these kids that they're less than and they were enslaved and all these different things because he saw his oldest son go through that, and he was had friends, but then when he got to middle school he came home just asking a bunch of questions, and then he stopped hanging out with his white friend because of all these shows and all these little things that they show them in class. I don't know what we need to do different, but
Well,
I don't think these younger kids really is concerned with race no more like that. It's us
Yeah,
older people that's hanging to it.
that's a good point, dog. That's a great
I
point.
I
I
keep
would
it.
say, oh,
Oh,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
I keep it 100. Like growing up, I'm a little bit younger than you, KB. Like I just hit 40 last Friday, and like I being in like the gaming culture and comics and even sports, like sports in Texas, like we didn't really talk about the most we talk about race was about like, okay, what happened on Rodney King. We might talk about that, might talk about Rosewood or whatever. But everyday, interaction, it was all cool. All playing. We traded combos with everybody was trading combos, everybody trading sports cards and everything like that. Everybody was cool. It was like we go to arcade. Everybody was in the arcade, chilling, playing Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, trying to talk to the girls and everything. It was not this racial thing like they trying to portray it. What was I mean, I feel like they building this up because now we get rid of you get rid of certain movements, you get rid of this stuff, and it's actually unity. It's actually like people cool coexisting. They don't have a job, and that's the reality of it. That's why things always gotta be right now. Right now, they working on white dudes because like if you go look at some of the gaming stuff, like they are attacking white dudes left and right with changing characters, doing this, doing that, and making them feel less of, and not saying we're not the DEI stuff, saying we're not gonna hire white what you call this, doing all that stuff. So what they gonna do? They gonna feel some type of way. Then it's gonna be a reverse of how it was. So it's a pattern. They need strife to take control of the masses. That's really
And
what they want.
Right. I'm voting for the politician that push more unity than like if we all Americans. I'm voting for the politician that push we Americans first instead of you identify as this, your identity and your all this other stuff. What you represent is first. Like that shouldn't come first if we all Americans. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We
and
a
so
melting pot of a bunch of different people, but we should not put that first over being American.
And so, KB, I'll say this about what you said as far as like your friend pulling their kid out of public school for the race reasons and only teaching like disenfranchisement for black folks. The problem with the education system in teaching black history is we will talk about what Taryn just said. We'll talk about what happened to Rosewood, but we won't talk about what Rosewood was. We'll talk about what happened to Tulsa, but we don't really talk about what Tulsa was. And so I think because a lot of people spend the time finding blacks as the victims, the wrong teachers will only teach from a perspective of victimhood. This is another reason why they need a lot more black male teachers in the school buildings today, because you got to understand who's teaching you your history. And blacks only represent 5% of the teaching population, and black males represent less than 2% of the teaching population. So shout out to the lady who doesn't think I should be a teacher, because I'm still one of the less than 2% out there giving my all. But unfortunately, we don't have enough representation to teach the real, true, good history that your friend's son can enjoy. I do it, I teach it, but not enough, because I've seen other teachers gloss over in the victimization stuff. So I understand why your friend wants to do that, but I would tell him to lobby to get more black teachers in the school first.
Hey, can I add
Yeah,
something to that?
because oh, go ahead.
Hey, what if I say this? And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I try to keep it 1,000. What if I say Black history? Now, this is just not my thought. I just think this is the way that they create it. It's just not as entertaining as other stuff, because the way it's presented to us, and I think it's a turnoff for a lot of people, is we getting punked the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's people coming taking us. First of all, I don't think slavery, the way it was explained, is real. I don't think that's real. I think it's all a big lie. First of all, because there's no way, when you do the math and you think of the times, just ain't gonna just roll up on that many black people and throw them on some boats. I think a lot of them people was already here. That's one way they can kind of mess your history up. But at the same time, black history don't sound like Roman history. It don't sound like We don't sound like conquerors.
The,
So when they present our story, we always losers.
see, man,
Is that
DC.
making sense?
Yeah, it
D,
makes sense. And here's some truth. Here's something. They don't talk about the positive stuff. They don't talk about who was the first black senator. That was back in Reconstruction. I can't think of his name on top of my head.
No,
Hiram
no.
Revel.
What I mean by that is they don't talk about us conquering nations.
Oh,
So when
hey,
you hear,
the,
you
the,
hear other people. Trav, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I bet you probably didn't know how the Nubians repelled the Romans back in the day during Cleopatra days. People,
Exactly.
you won't know that until you go and research it. And then here's the thing: we should be. I just came from a family reunion where my aunties and them were talking about like how that side got to Houston and did what they did and bought land, became entrepreneurs. She sat up and told my daughters and all them told them how my other side got there. My other family, my other side of the family got the same type of story. You know, one side of my family on a whole bunch of we own a whole bunch of land out somewhere in East Texas. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, we taught that our black history to our kids. So we just not these little, not no victims and not these little weak people to be ran over. We know who we are. We know we got some standing in this world. So what I'm saying, maybe we rely on the schools in general to teach our history. Maybe a mistake. Maybe we need to get back to knowing our roots from day one. You know what I mean?
Well, and I'll say the DC Slim slavery was a very real thing, and it actually did exist here in the United States. What happened was over the course of time, and guys, and I'm not trying to be a smart ass come up here as a know it all, because God knows I've seen people do that. But I was just saying, like, it wasn't like, hey, boom, 1619, we're bringing 1,000 N words on a boat, but it was just basically people were over the course of time being sold into slavery from other tribes, and that's how it ended up happening. And then you ended up getting,
Well, hold
then
on.
you
Let
then
me.
you ended up. Hold on. I mean, I want to just say this part real quick, and then you got to think about the generational aspect, because you're talking about people who were brought here, and then they're going to repopulate. So that's how you get to 2.5 million slaves over the course of 1619 to 1865. So,
Okay. What if
but
I say this? The slavery story sounds like the moon landing to me. Okay. So slavery is a broad statement. Every generation of people had slaves, but it seems like our slavery it's a lot more emphasis on it. Like they don't talk. They talk about a black slave differently than a Roman slave. Okay, so like a Roman slave, he's presented, man. He's a gladiator. He's all of this other stuff. We don't get that presentation. And also, they're also lying when they say that they just rolled up and snatched all of us. See, a lot of us was already here. All right, because once again, I mean, none of that kind of you couldn't move that kind of stuff a long time ago, and that's why whoever writing the book can really tweak the story. You know what
So,
I'm saying? That go ahead.
DC, do you think right now? Look at Africa and look at us right now. Right now, it's always been wars in Africa even before the white man got there. It's always been wars here with the tribes over here before even the white man got here.
True.
My point is, wars happen. You people who lose the war end up becoming. I mean, this is the story of the world. You can go find every race of people on the face of this earth. They've been enslaved once upon a time in their life. They lineage, I should say. So to say that we always hearing stuff. I mean, there's some facts to that. It's some maybe it was some migration way back in the day. I'm not going to debate that, but
Hey, let me ask you a question.
yeah,
Why wouldn't you think it was already people here?
no, I didn't disagree with you on that. No. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying like there may have been some migration because it's archaeological proof that it was people moving around and stuff. But to
To
think
be
that
honest with you, no
but
black man in America
but
resembles Africans.
what's up?
most black American men, you don't have qualities of people from Africa.
First of all, we were mixed among like a whole bunch of tribes. If you go look at your DNA, you're gonna have a whole bunch of tribes in you because when slavery happened, that was one of the nasty things about it.
Okay.
They had main plantations.
No,
So I
I
mean,
agree. I agree to a certain extent, but at the same time, once again, that's whoever wrote this story is making me look less by saying that you brought me to this joint.
So DC, so I'll just say the reason you hear about black slavery as much as you do is because, just as I'm pretty sure if you were in Brazil, they talk about probably talk about Brazilian slavery. The fact of the matter is we're in the United States of America, so we're going to hear about our enslavement a lot more than we hear about the other enslavements. And with the Roman empires, you're talking about people who were conquested in wars and they were defeated. Whereas, like I said, most slavery that we know and we identify, it's because of generations and generations and generations of children who were born into slavery. And so if you're born into slavery, one of the things that the slaves did with the women was they taught the women to respect and rely on the slave master and not the husband, not the man. They wouldn't even allow slaves to get married. So you disenfranchise a group like that over the course of 12 generations. It's no wonder all you're going to see is victimization. We're trying to fix 200 years of failure
But
or 200
why?
years
My
of oppression.
question to you, brother. All right, everything you said. Why does mine look worse than everybody else's? And
When you
why are you using the word victimization with mine, but nobody uses this Jews or any other people from the Holocaust? That word is not attached to them.
Well,
well,
I'd say it's attached to when you talk about now. I'm going, biblically when you talk about the Hebrews, absolutely, you talk about victimization.
No,
That
no,
they, when you talk about them, they were absolutely victimized. When you talk about other
no.
groups
I don't.
in
I'm
the
not saying they weren't victimized. I'm
no, I'm
saying
saying I
in the
know, but I'm saying
context of the
we use
conversation.
we use that language oppression and victimize even the people who were taken over by Genghis Khan. We talk about people they were victims, and we use terms of oppression. We just hear it more frequently because it's in our blood, it's in our heritage, it's in the storylines that we've heard over the course of years from not from books, from
But
our
why is that?
ancestors
word
that
of
were
mouth,
passed down.
word of mouth, yeah.
Why is that? Why does this same story get regurgitated and no progress get made?
Define progress.
Progress, you know, to me, knowledge is power. So progress would be knowledge. Okay. So if it's just like what we having this conversation about today. So if I'm looking at, just put it like this: most black people vote we got the Trump Biden thing. Progress would be black people coming on here saying, okay, we're not going to pay attention to the color. We need to get our priorities together. And you go there. But all of these conversations are about feelings.
Yeah.
So it's no progress.
So you don't think what me and Mel's presenting right now, illustrating what this project 2025 isn't any progress. Like we actually teaching like, hey, it's some good things here. Y'all need to read it. Y'all need to inform yourself what's going on. I mean,
No,
that's
I think it's great progress, but you ready for the other side of this?
go ahead.
Okay, I think what you dropping is some true bombs. But the powers that be, the money that you gonna be facing that you up against, I'll give you another quote from the devil book. The devil is scared of the 2% that he can't control. He ain't worried about the 98. Did that make sense what I just said?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So if I'm smart, now when I come across any white person or whoever, black, whoever, if I'm smart, and I'm not saying I'm smarter than anybody, but if we get to talking, I mean, the knowledge with what I've learned over history and looking at everything, when I engage with a white man or a black man,
Okay.
I need to first be respectful.
DC
To
Slim. Let me
understand what I'm
let me
talking
say
about.
this to KB real quick. Hey, KB, Rodney and Cortez said they're in the back. If you could let them up. And I'm gonna drop down on a few anyways. But DC Slim, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead, brother.
No, you all right. I mean, I just think a lot of this, man, is about yourself, bro. So when you say, progress, you know, uh, you can't help me if you can't help yourself. So we can't get no progress. I hope I'm making sense on that. So no matter how each one can teach one, but the other 4 or 5 is gonna hurt the process, man.
Yeah, but
So
but one thing I don't want us to do is we can't. When you talk about generations of people being put in slavery, it's by the grace of God that we are where we are as a people.
nah,
And
don't. Hey, look, ho. Do
DC,
not
wait,
add God
that's my
into this because
that's my
God don't
opinion.
deal with human affairs. Don't forget I said that. God don't deal with human affairs.
I disagree with you
I disagree with
wholeheartedly
that
on
too, man.
that. I
You can you
disagree
can you can
wholeheartedly.
you can disagree, but it's a fact because if God dealt with human affairs, we wouldn't have this conversation. This world is being ruled by the other guy.
No, God allows free will to take place, but God does give precedence and God does give opportunities for people and God does intervene from time to time. I thank God for everything that I've gotten in my life. So
Same
now,
here.
You
brother,
ready for this? You
you
really
get
want to go down
DC
this
Slim,
road?
you can't tell me no different, bro. So I mean, if
What if
that's
I
how you
told you this? What if I told you this? God doesn't allow you to do anything. He gives you a choice. Everything that you do on this earth is you. This ain't got nothing to do with God. God is more worried about the trees and the animals. Because you know why? You ready for this one? You are the most competent thing on this planet. You don't need God's help because you got a brain. God has developed you with something for you to think for yourself. That's why God just don't care. You understand? So you can get on your knees, you can pray and everything. But if you don't do it, the word here is every man controls his own destiny.
the
God
one
ain't got
thing,
nothing to do with
but DC Slim, my brother, the one thing that you will never do is be able to prove that God doesn't care about the human experience. So
that. I can
with
prove
that,
that to you. You ready? You want me to prove it?
yeah,
Have you
bro.
ever seen these countries? So do you think God will let somebody now remember when we do the religion thing, we don't be realistic.
I'm
So
not
we
talking about religion,
saying
I'm talking
God
about
is
faith.
no, I mean,
There's a
faith, if
difference.
you look up in the dictionary and see I'm not the kind of dude you want to go there with. Because if
What
you look
what
that word up in the dictionary, ain't got nothing to do with God.
But
DC
who made the dictionary for you? See,
God did.
you're talking about, oh well, where did we come from? We were this, we were that, but then you go to a dictionary that was something that was given, right?
No.
'Cause I know the next
Wait a
thing you
minute.
were going to say
Wait a
was the
minute.
Bible was man-made. So, but go ahead.
Okay, look. Okay, look. All right, if we really want to do this, I'm gonna be straight up with you, respectfully. Okay, the Bible and the way that people look at religion ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
no
talking about
person.
faith. I'm not talking about religion.
Okay, now when you look up the word faith, so if you're going to say faith, it has to have a meaning. So in order to find the meaning, you would have to go to the only place will be a dictionary.
Or the
So in
Bible.
the dictionary, it doesn't say anything about God. I got faith that it's going to rain today. I got faith
But
I'm going
I
to get
go,
$1 million tomorrow.
but the Bible specifically speaks on faith. That's what I go off of. And the Bible, for me, it predates the dictionary.
Well,
Well,
you ready for this one?
actually, the Bible
The
predates the
Bible,
dictionary pretty much.
the Bible and every religious book is a code book. And this is the reason why the devil can control 98% of the people because don't nobody understand what they're reading. See, everybody waiting on a person. All right. And how about I throw this at you? The devil is entitled to this just as much as God. It's the plus and the minus. Ain't got nothing to do with no people. It's about energy and thought process and what you doing in your life. So if you telling me God is here, God ain't gonna let these fools mess with these little kids. Cause this is God precious stuff here.
That's free will. You got to
Oh,
understand. You got to understand. Oh,
so
go
it's
ahead.
only free will at that time.
No, it's free will at any time, but God has the ability and has intervened. And like I said, I can speak on my own testimony. The thing about it is you just don't like hearing people share that. And you can't say that
No,
somebody giving a
you
testimony
can't
is
say I
not.
don't like that. I didn't say I don't like that. I never said that. It's not like it's just a conversation.
Okay, my bad. Okay, but okay, well, it's something that you don't necessarily accept.
There you
Um,
go. There you
so
go.
okay,
Okay.
uh, but but as I said before, there have been times, like I said, where people can give testimony of where God has intervened and intervened on their behalf, and
What is God, bro?
God is a being.
A being of what?
Spirituality. I mean, what?
No,
What is
God is no.
spirituality?
There's not a
All of
there's not a what to it. God is a being,
you want to know what God is? You ready?
the beginning
This
and
is
the end, the Alpha and the Omega. But go
so.
ahead, you
What is
got it.
the if that's the case? What is the devil? Is the devil equal to God?
Nope.
Hell no.
Wow. Wow. So wait a minute. So look. I just want y'all to understand what y'all saying here. I told you this. This is about a plus and a minus. The same way you look at the negative energy and the positive energy. You need both of them. If you take one away, you have nothing. This is the reason why you see the picture of them playing chess. This is not a
Man made that
literal.
picture.
Yeah,
No,
man.
man made that picture because it came from your mind. Religion and the some of the stuff that we talking about is literal.
I'm talking about
Take the
faith.
literal out of it. You know, like even
Could that person that made that picture was actually fighting between good and evil within themselves, and that was trying to illustrate that? I mean,
what
that
it,
could be
put it.
interpretation.
I would say the devil would be your ego, bro.
You got to
Is
argue.
that easy?
You got to
Okay,
argue.
so
You got to
so
consent to evil.
okay, so that means you need both. So
You
I gotta
hold on,
have
hold
both.
on. Consent, you have to consent. That don't mean you have to do it. I mean, you consent. That means you agree to do something evil. If you're doing that, you know what I mean.
Okay,
You don't
once
have to do
again,
it.
all right, let's start it from the beginning again, fellas.
All
Okay,
right.
what is God? See,
God is a being, the
okay,
beginning and
what
the end. Hold on, I'm not done yet. The Alpha and the Omega. God is
what is
I
the
am. So
okay? So
God is
it's
more
written in
than
the
a
Bible,
God is more than a definition.
but it's not written like that in the Quran or any other most other
Yes, it
books.
is. Yes, it
It won't
is.
say.
You
Okay,
can't
so I'm
you can't
asking you a
withdraw you
question.
can't withdraw
But you just said, but that's not true, brother. It is
on that.
written in the
Look,
Quran is that way.
listen to me again. What is the Alpha and Omega in the beginning and the end? So
That's
that
the
means
same
God is everything. So what is the devil? Where is he come in the equation?
as a fallen angel
He's there to
So
test.
just
That's
there to
really
test,
what he
but
is.
wasn't
that was
now once
lesser.
again, I tell y'all
The
this.
devil was a lesser, was lesser.
I'm not saying I like the devil, but I
I know that.
respect the devil. Does that make it look? I don't walk around you and think that a spirit or something like that is going to help me. Because once again, I asked y'all earlier, why has God got Joe Biden up here?
Because a lot of people was voting through their fear, and fear is the opposite of faith. When you fear,
So who
we're
run the fear
fearful.
train?
Excuse me.
Who controls the fear train?
Okay,
The
devil control that,
individual.
but they have to consent to that. It's just like Dracula, like a vampire. You gotta consent the vampire come to your house and suck your blood.
So
You
you
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
So you saying you don't consent to God, but you consent to the devil. I
Yeah,
want you to think about what you're saying, bro.
because our natural part in this is to live godly. All the sin,
What is living
everything else
godly?
is
You don't get
extra stuff.
you don't get to heaven by giving a bum for $1 or helping a person.
How do you get
You
to heaven? DC
Where's
Slim, DC
listen?
Slim. You know the Bible.
Yeah,
How do you get to heaven?
I don't think no man on this earth can tell that. You see how I answer that? I don't have an answer for that because I ain't never been there. Okay.
But so
Now,
how do
but
you
guess what?
how do you know heaven exists?
You know what heaven is? You ready for this? You on it right now.
Oh, you're a Jehovah's Witness because that's what they
No, listen.
believe.
Let me explain this
That's,
to you. Hold up, bro. Listen.
that's
I'm not a
exactly what
Jehovah's
they
Witness.
believe.
Hold on. Listen.
Go
Listen.
ahead,
Pay
bro.
attention,
I don't
brother.
know.
Okay. Listen. Out of everything on this planet, who's the top of the food chain? You. Okay. All right. This is why I don't think you
I'm
understand.
gonna
You
ask you
living
this.
in
No.
paradise.
I'm gonna ask you this. You go in the jungle
Okay.
and you go in the jungle butt ass naked around some lines, or you gonna be at the top of the food chain?
I think you misunderstood.
Oh
Oh,
no, no, no.
you misunderstood everything I just said. I
If you want,
understand
if
the
you want to
lion
cut
has
out,
big teeth and he can attack me, but guess what? He doesn't have. He can't use logic like me.
okay, but you
Okay, he
don't know.
also can't use his hands, his legs. He can't talk. He can't eat. And guess what else he can't
You
do?
can't eat.
He can't control his
They can't
emotions.
eat. That's all a lion does is
What,
eat.
what you mean he can't eat? You
Listen,
snake him.
okay. No, when I say he can't eat like me, I use my hands. I chew. I get to go pick what I want. He
And you
has to be. He's limited to what's in the jungle.
and you in the
Okay.
jungle, butt ass nigga. He go pause, but he gonna eat you. So
And so what do you think heaven look like after you dead? This is what amazes me about people. You're taught to embrace death. Dog,
Yeah.
you got it. You got it great right now, homie. It's people. My man just died 2 days ago from kidneys. Right? They putting his ass in a box. You think he want to be there, about to go hook up with God, or having this conversation with us?
I mean, if his kidney's bad, he probably if he gets his stuff in
If
on
his skin is bad, he's in a lot of pain, and he
Yeah, that
probably
was
needs
his free
something.
will. That was his free will. And guess what he used to do all the time? Pray. He was a God fearing man, but he couldn't get away from that liquor though. You see what I mean?
But I
See,
mean,
God,
everybody got their vices. That like I said, we have to consent to sin. Like some people can't handle their liquor. Some people got to smoke weed all the time. So, I mean, no offense to him or anything. Some
Yeah,
people got
I don't think that's a. I would. I would push back against that. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like I said, I feel what you're saying, and but I would push back against that because just because someone loses their life because of a health ailment, and he was a God fearing man, what that means is he said, "Father, let your will be done." That means that he was comforted by whatever decision God had for him. He probably didn't say, "Oh God, save me," or "If you don't save me, I don't believe in you." That's not how faith works,
Yeah.
brother.
okay,
You
how does
can't.
faith work,
If
sir?
you and these faith works by trusting in. I'll tell you, for me, the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's how faith
What?
works.
Oh,
Faith,
wait a
faith.
minute.
Hold
Hold
on,
up.
DC. Whoa, brother. Let me land this plane. And
I'm
yes,
sorry. I
Valentino,
apologize, bro.
we have a lot of pilots on here.
I'm sorry. You saying a lot. This is a good conversation, though. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everybody got every. Let me land. I'm flying the plane now. I'm about to land it. Don't worry. So what that means is you can go through anything, but the one thing that can get you through everything is your faith in God, your faith in Jesus Christ, your faith in
Wow.
and if you are a Muslim or if you're a Jewish, your faith in a higher being. Because the worst thing that I could ever see is somebody being hopeless and living in a world of hopelessness because they feel like a prayer means nothing because it's not going to change their outcome in the situation. But when you're confident in all things, and I have seen people lose their children and they had nothing else to hold on to except faith. I would argue it is nothing but the grace of God that kept them people on this earth and from taking their own lives when they suffered even the worst tragedy that we all fear, which is why I don't play with people's kids or play about people's kids. So that's my answer. I would ask that it doesn't necessarily need a response to it because it's not something you'll understand unless you have it. And that's where we have to have an understanding as people. You'll never understand it if you don't have it.
Okay. What if I told you that's an insult to people? So you say you understand. Now, once again, I told you, you
Mhm.
won't accept the fact that the word faith does not mean what you say. It's the same as the word belief. They're mostly closer to like goals and confidence. Okay. So when you say faith,
It's
you're
immortal
still
trust.
waiting on something else and not yourself. So once again, if you look in these books, all of these religious texts, in code, God is telling you this all you, bro. But see, you're taking people take certain parts of these books because they make you feel so good and joyous and they run with them. But they're not understanding how this whole concept works. It should amaze you that all of us is thinking the same way. And it's other people, like I said, the 2% that's not is actually winning. But everybody, like you said, Lord, and Savior, Jesus Christ. Those are three different things right there. Jesus, who is that? That's a person. That's a human being. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like when people talk about fishing, you really think Jesus was somewhere fishing? Or is that a metaphor? What if I told you that most of those religious books was just metaphors? Would you go with me on that?
I'm sorry, brother. So what? I'm
Oh,
so
okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
It's all good.
No, I
It's
didn't.
all
I didn't
good.
hear you. I'm sorry.
Like I said, what if I told you all of that stuff were metaphors and codes? So when you say Lord and Savior Jesus Christ,
Mm-hmm.
what would Jesus Christ be?
Jesus Christ was a person.
A person who? Who is he? Where did he come from? What is he? Is that a human?
That is a person. That is God coming into the human form and into the human flesh. You learn about that in the book of Matthew as it explains it, and it was written all throughout the Torah. It was all written throughout the Quran about this person that would be coming.
That don't sound like, so you telling me
It
that don't
doesn't sound
sound
like
like,
something you accept. That's what it sounds like, and that's
okay,
okay.
listen, since
That's
we're
okay.
using the word accept, okay, listen, I come from a religious family. I accepted that for years. Now I don't. So I'm asking you, and you're dodging these in
I'm
a
not.
in a.
I'm
It's
not.
okay.
You just don't like to answer. It's not a
No,
dodge.
listen. Once again, watch how I ask this again. What does belief and faith have to do with God?
It has to deal with a trust in a relationship that no matter what you endure from that 2% you're talking about from Satan, you know that God is going to get you through it. He may not get you. You're looking for a magician. I'm not talking about a
No,
magician.
no, bro. I
Hold on,
didn't
wait,
see
DC
that. I
Slim.
think
Hold
you're
on, brother.
using no,
Hold on,
because I
DC
can't
Slim.
let
DC
you
Slim. Whoa,
just
whoa, 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 whoa,
say
whoa. Let me
that I'm
finish.
looking for a magician.
Let me
I'm
finish.
not talking about a
So
magician.
I'm talking about having a trust in a belief that in a being that even if the worst of the worst circumstances happen, you still know that you are going to be all right. And that is one of the most comforting feelings that you could ever have as a human being and as an individual. And I feel sorry for anyone. And I'm not, and that's not talking
And
about you because I
you
don't know
can't
what your
you
belief.
can't
I don't know.
yeah, see,
I don't know
I
what your
don't think
beliefs are.
it's not
Yeah.
fair for you to say that, because what you're doing, you're insulting people that don't believe what you do.
Let he who have ears listen. That I'm sorry. That's just
Oh,
if a
that's another
Muslim if a Muslim tells me that if I
Muslim.
don't submit to the say what?
Muslim. I got you. I'm just tripping
Yeah,
on how
that's
you
what you pronounce
pronounce it.
it.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Tells me that if I don't submit to the will of Allah and I don't submit to the will of the Hagar descendant as opposed to the Sarah descendants to the right to the throne of heaven, then I should be cast to hell as well. That I don't agree with that, but guess what? If they're locked in that faith, that's their faith. And see, the
Hey,
problem
bro.
is, I think what happens
The
is you have a lot
problem.
of people who don't believe in faith, or they don't
No, I
under,
don't believe in faith.
and they
Yeah,
because they
that's
don't
one. I'm one of
understand it.
them. Okay, what if I do you know the story of Jacob's ladder? You know what that really means?